Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small-town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. Welcome into high school basketball here on Steve Shetler Media. 2 nights in a row we're hanging out here in North Mahaska at New Sharon. And we do thank all of our sponsors for making our broadcast possible. I tell you what, we have a laundry list of sponsors to get through tonight because we're combining 2 of our teams that we're covering this winter here on Steve Shetler Media. So we've got double the sponsors. Everybody you see rotating in your bottom right corner, all part of either North Mahaska or Sigourney basketball, and some of the sponsors are on both. So they're getting double coverage tonight. We'll go through half of those sponsors right now. That includes AE Realty, First State Bank, Holland Cobo Funeral Home, Hy-Vee in Oskaloosa, JM Media, Christy Tard, American Family Insurance, Proline Building Company, Son-in-Law Services, State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, and Style Me Crazy. Those are our North Mahaska sponsors. We'll get through the Sigourney sponsors here a little bit. We'll let Josh do his thing. Josh, you can come back to me here in a little bit before the game starts for the rest of our sponsors. But let's go over to Josh Clubb. Josh, we had a heck of a girls' game last night. It was number 1, number 2 EBF and North Mahaska. EBF came out on top. How do the North Mahaska girls respond tonight against Sigourney?
Well, that is a question because tough battle, a game they certainly were looking at, and they'll certainly won't look past Sigourney as well. These two teams have played pretty tight battles here as of late, so 2 important games for them. Also with Sigourney, they're in the midst of a grind as this is their third-rated team in a row that they've played. They've most recently played Montezuma and Linville Sully, lost both of those. Those 2 teams, of course, rated in 1A, but North Mahaska still number 2 as of right now in Class 2A, so another rated opponent for the Savages, and it will be interesting to see how North Mahaska responds after that tough loss last night, which that game ended up being, was it a 9-point difference or something like that, but in that game all the way, Kayla Reedshaw kind of stole the show there in the second quarter, coming up with a lot of steals in the backcourt and making some timely threes to keep the Warhawks into this one. Of course, Brecken Schilling, very reduced minutes last night in foul trouble early. She had 3 fouls going into the half and had to play timidly, if you will, through the second half. So she was not as much of a factor as she could be. She ended up being the leading scorer, but certainly defensively playing with playing a little
handcuffs.
Relaxed. Yeah, I call it handcuffs. Playing with handcuffs on because she was not with those 3 fouls. She was certainly keeping an eye on that. But, of course, the Savages will talk about both teams here quickly as Sigourney continues their parade through the west side of the conference, and their leading scorer, Bryn Clarahan, the freshman, she's at 19.1 per game, right behind her is Josephine Moore with 17.5. For the Warhawks, Brecken Schilling, worth noting, North Mahaska's stats are not in from last night, so these do not include last night's game. Brecken Schilling averaging 15 per game, Reagan Gruey at 9.4, and Sydney Anderson at 9.2. And the Warhawks, I mentioned this last night, but for those Sigourney listeners that are listening in, the starting 5 for North Mahaska all right in that 9-point range per night, so they can spread the ball around and really do some scoring in a hurry. It'll be interesting to see how those battles take part. And we're about a minute 40 or so, but girls' game was great last night. The boys' game was kind of one-sided. I think this doubleheader tonight, I think both games are going to be pretty tight all the way through. I think especially when it goes for both, saying both, I think both teams can hit their shots like we know they can. I can see these games coming down to the wire. So fasten your seatbelts. It should be a wild couple of games, and we'll let Steve finish up the sponsors before they do the starting lineups here.
All right. Sigourney sponsors include Barn Wired, Brothers Market, Copper Lantern Bar and Grill, Helmuth Ford, Keokuk Auction Company, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Lifetime Dental, Marie Grace Photography, Oski Dental, ServPro, Sheets Chiropractic, also Shetler Insurance Services, Signs Plumbing, and Sloan Moore Monuments. So again, we're doubled up on sponsors. Two of our area teams we're covering both in one game here with Sigourney at North Mahaska. Now we've also got Nathan Wood joining us again for a color commentary for the Sigourney side of things. It looks like we're going to get our starting lineups.
The Sigourney Keepna Savages and your North Mahaska Warhawks.
Yeah, as they'll
Let's meet the players for the Savages.
I'll kind of repeat them as they're coming out here.
Senior number 1, Ava Fish.
It's going to be tough to hear.
Senior
Start with
number
Ava
2,
Fish,
McKinley Chittick.
the senior for the Savages, then McKinley Chittick, another senior for the Savages, and we got freshman Bryn Clarahan,
Josephine Moore.
then we got the senior Josephine Moore,
Number 33, Bailey.
and then Bailey Gretter, the sophomore. The starting five for the Savages. North Mahaska will start these same five that they did last night. I'll kind of repeat them as they're coming out or stay pace with the PA announcers. There's number 12, Brecken Schilling.
A junior, number 14, Allie Style.
And we got the lone starting junior for the Warhawks, Alex Style. Taylor Reedshaw, another senior for the Warhawks, wearing jersey number 20. And we got Sydney Anderson.
And a senior, number 34,
And then Reagan Gruey to start things off for the Warhawks.
Warhawks are coached by L.E. Moore.
After the sportsmanship announcement, we will jump into the national anthem. But yep, just in case you were not aware, we'll have the girls' game here. We'll go silent during in between the two games, and when the girls' game starts or the boys' game starts, we'll come back on the air about 5 minutes before that starts.
National anthem by senior Corey Guma.
Yeah, Jimi Hendrix style. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Corey Dumont, did they say that was what his name was? But young man giving us a guitar solo rendition of the national anthem. So we are set to get things underway. And as Steve said, Nathan Woods joining us. He is sitting to my right. Nathan, I guess your thoughts on this girls' game?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen North Mahaska play face-to-face, but I've been watching them on Steve Shetler Media and watched last night's game. They're a really solid ball club. Ellie's been a good coach in our area for a number of years, and they just got a really good team. So keys to the game, I would say, for the Savages, taking care of the basketball, staying out of foul trouble, being patient, taking care of the basketball, like I said, and we'll just see what happens here.
All righty, as Moore and Anderson meet in the middle, tip ball. Anderson actually tipped it, but it goes right in the hands of Clarahan. She passes it right wing to Chittick, who fires a three, and she is a little strong. Rebound is tipped around between Reedshaw and Clarahan. Last touch by, actually that was Style. Savages will have a new shot clock from the baseline. Left wing to Clarahan. She's going to fire a three, and it's stuck in the rim. That'll be a jump ball, and that'll go back to North Mahaska. And get that thing unwedged, and North Mahaska will take over their first possession of the game. Style will bring them up the floor. See what the Savages do defensively. North Mahaska hands it off to Schilling. She runs all the way right side, kicks it out to Anderson, who thought about it but changed her mind. Sends it outside to Style. Allie Style in warm-ups was just knocking the threes down. Here's a three by Reedshaw. She rattles it home for the first points of the game. Kayla Reedshaw was our Steve Shetler Media Player of the Game, as Sigourney's in trouble in the backcourt now. It is Reedshaw, which pretty much helped her earn that spot last night with her presence in the backcourt, taking away the inbound passes and showing her abilities here in the early going.
Just a little bit different pressure here, intense pressure. We've seen some soft pressure from other teams, but nothing like we're going to see tonight against North Mahaska.
So the Savages try to break through it. Moore has it now to Chittick. Chittick gets it across to Clarahan. Clarahan from the left wing. Sends it right side to Fish. Fish from the right wing. He's got some space. She's going to take it, and it is in and out. No good. Rebounded by Anderson. So the Savages start three three-pointers. Cannot get them home, so 0 for 3 from the field thus far. North Mahaska's 3 points came from the gal holding the ball. That is Kayla Reedshaw. She sends it to the corner to Anderson. Now Brent Clarahan jumps her pass, takes it in transition all the way down to the right side, puts up a shot, and it is good, and she is fouled by Allie Style.
That's exactly what you see. Brent steal there for Brent, and then she attacked the basket, got the bump, get to go to the free throw line here.
That is the first foul of the game, and Brent Clarahan with a chance to complete the three-point play. It is too strong off the back of the rim, rebounded by Anderson. Style will bring it across as they force it inside to Gruey. Gruey turns and jumps, gets it to fall. Her first two. And now a pass in the backcourt is tipped and taken away by Reedshaw, and then her pass inside is tipped away by Moore into the hands of Clarahan. Clarahan brings him across. At the top of the key, she has it. Right wing now to Fish. Fish looking for space, kicks it off to Bailey Gretter. Bailey Gretter is looking for a screen, dribbles off the screen, and spins around, loses the handle on it, goes in the hands of Reagan Gruey. She's going to keep pushing the pace in transition, then slows up at the right wing. Reedshaw's got Style wide open down below, gets it to her. Sigourney able to close the door. So they go left wing now to Reedshaw. She head fakes, puts a runner up and lane. This is tipped away by Moore into the hands of Clarahan. Clarahan in transition, her and Style. Reverse the dribble, runs into Style, puts up a shot and gets it to fall. Bren Clarahan. All 4 of the Savage points thus far. It's 5-4. Reedshaw has it, far side. Looking inside, Fish has got position on Gruey, but Gruey tried to spin him out of it. Fish poked it free. North Mahaska sends it back up top for a reset. Schilling has it left wing. She has it tipped away by Chittick into the hands of Moore. She gets it to Gretter. Gretter slows up before she crosses half court, has the ball initially tipped. Now she's in trouble as she's trapped. Gets it somehow to Fish, and Fish finds her way down in narrow territory. That left Moore wide open. Her shot is no good, but she's fouled. Moore will go to the line to shoot 2.
Nice job there by Bailey Gretter. She kind of was getting ready to step into what we call the dead man zone right there on this side of half court. At the last second, she thought, I better not go there. She stopped, got back out of that, and got the ball up the sideline. So you got another good look here. Josephine underneath, and go to the free throw line.
Foul was called on Anderson, her first, team second of the quarter. Moore's first free throw is good. Last time out, Moore is Finneran will check in for Chittick. But last time out, Moore was at the line, had 18 attempts at the free throw line. Made 16 of them, so second one is good. And Sigourney has their first lead, 6-5. with 4:51 to go in the opening quarter. Style comes across. As I did not notice that Hargis checked in for Anderson, or excuse me, for Reedshaw for North Mahaska. Brecken Schilling from the right wing kicks it out to Style. Style puts a jumper up, and this is a little weak. Battle for the rebound. Josephine Moore's elbow check and fires it off the leg of Schilling and gets it to go the Sigourney way. Good heads-up play there by Joe Moore to bounce it off Schilling's leg and keep the ball. Sigourney will have to work through the pressure now. Clarahan right back to Finneran, and pass is a little wide and goes out of bounds. So Sigourney turns it right back over to the Warhawks.
Sigourney changing up defense here now, going to a zone. Before they're on a triangle there, two girls matched up.
Here, Brent Clarahan grabs the ball, but they're going to call a foul on Clarahan. Or no, they say foul, or did they say she stepped on the line? I think they said that she stepped
Just
on
went
the
out of
line.
bounds there,
Yeah.
but good play by Bryn. Fight another day here.
They get it out. Style, top of the key, sends it right wing now to Gruey. Anderson to the corner to Style, who thought about a three, changes her mind, dribbles back up to the wing. Sends it around to Hargis. Schilling now fires a three from the right wing and gets it to fall. And Sigourney try to break this press. They get it up the floor to Bailey Gretter. Gretter had a one-on-two situation, just fell down, losing a handle on the ball. Turns it right back over to the Warhawks. They lead 8-6 coming down the floor. A long pass is taken away by Clarahan. Clarahan reverses her dribble. Her speed gets her all the way to the rim. She puts it up and good. Clarahan's got 6, and it's 8-8 with 3:30 to go in the opening quarter. Tie ball game. Reagan Gruey working on Fish. Gets a screen from Hargis. Sends it down to the corner to Style. Style inside to Schilling. Schilling pivots, returns, reverses the shot, puts it up. It is over the rim and off Joe Moore's hands and out of bounds. North Mahaska will keep it. Shot clock's at 17 as Chittick will check in for Fish now. And we're going to see Nat Linder check in for Sydney Anderson. Referee's having a discussion there. I don't think that. Discussing something with the shot clock here. See what they do. They're going to reset it, put 35 back on.
They're saying the ball at the rim. I don't think it did.
I don't think it did either, but now the bounce pass inside to Schilling. She lays it up in and good, and she's fouled by Chittick. First foul called on Sigourney there. And Brecken Schilling will go to the line. Her shot is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Linder, though. Linder's putback is no good. This is rebounded, though, by Stiles. 2 offensive boards for the Warhawks. And Schilling drives right side of the lane, puts up a contested shot, and this is good. And Sigourney works across Finneran, gets it across to Clarahan to the right wing. She drives from the right wing to the baseline underneath. Style kind of lost her. Clarahan gets her own rebound, though. Battling for the ball, needs some help, gets it to Finneran. Finneran fires a 3, and this is good. Addie Finneran rattles home 3. Sigourney back to within 1. And now oh, this okay. I was looking at the official down here that was holding his hand up. It was for a sub. Called the foul on Linder. As Chittick will come out and in will come Fish. Now the referees are going to discuss this again. Pretty long stoppage here. A little different than last night's game, Steve. At 15 minutes into the 6:15, we were at halftime.
Yeah, last night's first half just flew by.
All right, so yeah, they were double checking on the team fouls. It's 3 team fouls on North Mahaska, 1 on Sigourney. As Clarahan gets it to Gretter. Gretter Top of the key, right wing now to Clarahan. She gets a screen from Moore, drives off of it and kicks it back outside to Fish. Fish head fakes, drives right side of the lane, lobs into Moore. Moore lays it up in and good. Moore's got 4. And Sigourney back on top by 1, 13-12. Right at 2 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Schilling gets it down inside to Linder. Linder takes a mid-range jumper and gets it a little too strong into the hands of Moore for the rebound. Clarahan brings it down the floor from the right wing, goes inside, and reverses it. She's got Fish left side. Tried inside to Moore. Moore can't handle it. Goes in the hands of Gruey. Gruey's got Linder, and she's going to keep pushing all the way down to the corner before she slows up. And North Mahaska will set up a Style. Styles just going to catch it and shoot, and this is a little too strong. Rebounded by Schilling. Schilling loses a handle on it on her drive, spinning around, kicks it back out to Style to the corner. As Linder now has it, free throw line. Back out to Style, who's left alone. She fires a 3 strong again. Gets her own rebound. Down in the corner. And they try to lob it into Linder. Linder has it, kicks it back out to Gruey. Gruey drives right side of the lane against Bailey Gretter. She puts up a tough shot, gets it to fall. That'll be 4 for Gruey as the Warhawks take the lead. 14-13 with a minute to play here in the opening quarter. Gretter looking for a line, gets nothing. Now Fish lobs it into Finneran, too high, but Finneran able to reach back up and gather it back in, gets out to Gretter. Gretter's shot is blocked out of bounds by Schilling. Sigourney will keep the ball as Reed Shaw and Wielden come in, and Chittick will take over for Finneran. Savages will have 15 seconds on the shot clock, but Clarahan all the way up top. This is tipped by Style into the backcourt. Clarahan gathers it in, works past Style now to the right wing, gets a screen from Chittick. Thought about the jumper, but has it knocked out of her hands. He's knocked out of her hands by Van Wielden. Last touch by Clarahan. North Mahaska will take back over. 36 seconds left. About 1.8 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock right now. Reed Shaw from the left wing fires a 3, and this is off the front of the rim, rebounded by Moore. Moore gets it up to Chittick. 23 seconds. Shot clock is off in this first quarter as Fish looks down low, changes her mind, sends it over to Clarahan. Clarahan drives inside, runs into a triple team, kicks it back out. Fish has it, top of the key, 7 seconds to shoot, fires a deep 3 and drains it. Ava Fish has got her first 3, 1.8 going, and Reedshaw's going to fire a half-court shot that is well short. And we will head to the second quarter with Sigourney leading 16-14 over the Warhawks.
All right, a big thank you to Style Me Crazy here in New Sharon for being our first quarter sponsor. Make sure you go to stylemeapparel.com, download the free Style Me Crazy app. Style Me Crazy sponsoring our first quarter. As we head into the second quarter, it's sponsored by East Market Grocery. Let's hear from them. East Market Grocery and Deli in New Sharon wishes the North Mahaska Warhawks the best of luck in tonight's game. East Market Grocery is your small-town grocery store, but they still have a big selection to choose from. Located at 114 East Market in New Sharon. For the deli, you can dine in. They have in-store pickup or seasonal outdoor seating. Get more information at eastmarketgroceryanddeli.com. East Market Grocery and Deli in New Sharon, a proud supporter of North Mahaska Warhawk Athletics. And we thank East Market Grocery and Deli in New Sharon for sponsoring our second quarter. Again, we've got a combined game tonight between two of our area teams that we're covering here on Steve Shuttler Media. North Mahaska hosting Sigourney, and Sigourney trying to pull the upset against the number 2 team. Is North Mahaska off of that loss to EBF kind of in that danger zone right now?
I don't know if I'd call it the danger zone. I think regardless of what would happen last night, this is going to be a tight game between these two teams. So right now, North Mahaska is behind. They start with the ball here, though, only trailing by 2. Kind of talked about on the top is here's Gruey puts a shot up. This is no good. I'm going to say it hit the rim. They come up with the rebound, and shooting it over the rim is Reedshaw. Moore tries to clear it out, and she is fouled. Not sure if they got Gruey or Reedshaw on that. They got Reedshaw. Her first foul. Team's first of the quarter. But I talked about that at the beginning of this. Both of these, the girls and boys matchup here, could be they could be back and forth affairs. Sigourney matches up well with North Mahaska, and here's another foul. This one's on Gruey.
Got 2 quick ones here to start the half or the quarter for North Mahaska. First quarter for Sigourney, I don't think it go any better. We took care of the basketball for the most part, handled the pressure pretty well. Offensively, just patience. I think that's the key right here, is just slowing down. North Mahaska, very talented, obviously athletic, tall, and experienced. So I listened to Coach Moore there at the end of the first quarter. He just said, be patient, take care of the ball, do their thing, and I think that's what we'll see out of North Mahaska here the second quarter.
And that foul was actually called on Allie Style, her second of the game. So something to keep an eye on as North Mahaska turns Sigourney over here. They get it right wing to Style. She lobs it into Anderson. Anderson catches it and puts it up in and good.
Nice catch by that young lady there. That's a high pass, made the athletic catch, and turned around and put the 2 in.
Sydney Anderson was held, can be a force inside, but held relatively quiet against Eddyville last night. Sigourney's in trouble of not getting them across here, and they don't.
It's one of those things you probably just want to see again, just not necessarily slow down because you just got a 10-second call, but Bryn kind of left the ball there, got in front of the basketball, nowhere to reverse it, and ran out of time. So hopefully we can limit those mistakes.
But back on Sydney. She was being guarded by Kate Schaefer. Here's a double dribble by Reedshaw, turning right back over the Savages. Unforced turnover for the Warhawks, and that's going to bring Nat Linder into the game. She's going to take over for Reedshaw. Oh, no, excuse me, for Style. Reedshaw started walking to the bench like she was coming out, but it is Allie Style that comes out.
I think that was she thought Coach Moore was going to tell her something, but just took out somebody else instead.
Yeah, here is Fish. She's going to nearly get an over and back, and she does, as Chittick couldn't get across as she catches it. Fish didn't give her much of a chance there.
Yeah, that's kind of one of those, McKinley, she got to catch the ball, because if not, it's a layup on the other end, but if you touch it, it's a turnover. So no win situation there.
So 2 unforced turnovers in a row, one by either team, and North Mahaska has it. 6:27 to go here. We are locked up at 16. As Sydney Anderson has it baseline, sends it back up top to Gruey. Gruey catches a high pass and dribbles once, lays it up in and good, and she is fouled.
Nice ball movement there by North Mahaska. Went to the high post with short corner, and then right down the curl cut down the lane. Easy 2.
They got Bailey Gretter on that foul. And Gruey misses the free throw, but Nat Linder able to come up with the rebound. North Mahaska with another opportunity out of Gruey, moving quickly. Puts up another contested shot and gets it to fall. Gruey's got 8, leading scorer for the Warhawks here tonight. With those 4 points in about 30 seconds. Here's a pass over to Moore from Clarahan. Moore's layup is good.
Nice job by Bryn, not picking up her dribble there in the corner, got back to the basket, and then dumped it off to Josephine, so good job.
Here is Reedshaw in the corner, has to save a wild pass by Schilling. Clarahan comes up with it, stops at right wing, fires a 3, and it's just a little bit short, but rebounded by Moore. Moore's putback is taken away by Linder. Linder clears out and passes it up to Schilling. That's Gruey on the far corner there. Let's get it to Linder just inside the right wing. Working left wing to Reedshaw. She fires a 3 from that spot. Too strong. Rebound goes into the hands of Fish. That's Clarahan. With some ball handling to get it across to Fish. And now Fish is going to fire a deep 3 from the left wing, and this is off the mark, no good. Battle for the rebound ends up in the hands of Linder.
Pretty quick shot there by Ava. Maybe use the shot clock a little more. But either way, here we go back the other way.
As Reedshaw has a left wing. Was looking inside for Gruey. Gruey was late to get there. Now they get it outside to Gruey. She fires a 3, and this is in and out, no good. Rebounded, though, by Reedshaw. Her putback is no good. Rebounded again by Reedshaw. She's at the baseline, falls down, and they're going to say a push on Moore, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's going to be on Josephine, but Nat Linder did that right there. Kind of kept the ball alive, tipped it over to the other side. Nice job by her.
Actually, called on Bailey Gretter.
It's going to be 2 on Bailey now here in the second.
So Addie Finneran will check in for Bailey. Peyton Sanders checked in for the Warhawks as well. She came in for Reedshaw. Sanders now has it left wing. She's going to come in and fire a 3 immediately and drains it. Sanders comes off the bench and about 3 seconds of playing time has 3 points.
Didn't take it long to warm up.
Left wing to Fish, inside to Moore. Moore fights her way through traffic, tries to put up a shot. Can't quite get it to the rim. Ends up in the hands of Linder for the Warhawks. Here comes Brecken, right wing. Inside, spins, kicks it back out to for Sanders. She drives inside, puts a jumper up. This is no good. Rebounded by Clarahan. Clarahan gathers it in, trying to beat Gruey down the floor. And Gruey catches up to her and pokes it out of bounds.
Yeah, nice job by Gruey there. She could have gave up at half court and didn't think she was going to get the dig, but she just kept coming, and Wolf behind her and knocked the ball out of bounds. A nice effort there by her.
So Gruey will come out, and will come Libby Hargis. As Chittick inbounds baseline near side of floor, lobs it into Moore at the free throw line. Moore drives in, puts up a tough shot, and gets it to fall. Anderson fell to the ground on that shot, but no foul called. And now a timeout taken by Sigourney with 3 minutes, 54 seconds to go in the second quarter. North Mahaska leads 23-20. We'll give Steve a chance to go through his sponsor list.
All right, thank you to East Market Grocery and Deli in New Sharon for being our second quarter sponsor. Again, we got a bunch of sponsors on for tonight for both North Mahaska and for Sigourney. That includes AE Realty, First State Bank, Holland Coble Funeral Home, Hy-Vee in Oskaloosa, JM Media, Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance, Proline Building Company, Son-in-Law Services, State Farm Agents, Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, and Style Me Crazy. Some of our sponsors on tonight's game. Sigourney at North Mahaska, second quarter. Let's go to Josh and Nathan.
All right, Sigourney takes their first time out of the game off the make, and they trail by 3, North Mahaska. We'll have Schilling bring it up the floor. Schilling left wing now to Sanders. Back to the baseline to Linder. Hard to see down in that corner. Linder dribbles out of it, sends it to Sanders. She fires another 3, and this is an air ball out of bounds. North Mahaska tried to save it. It was Hargis diving for it, but she was over the baseline.
Yeah, this floor is tough with that black baseline and then the paint or in the key there being red. It's hard to tell when the girls are in and out of bounds, so it's just a little different look than we see most of the time.
Fish with it, left wing, drives inside the free throw line, passes off Finneran, and Finneran right back outside Chittick. Savage is really moving the ball around here, looking for their shot. They need to do so as they're sucking North Mahaska's defense up as they're doing it. Chittick stops at top of the key, fires a 3, tries to bank it home, no good. Battle for the rebound, it goes to Finneran. Finneran's putback is no good. Ball is loose, and Sanders comes up with it.
Yeah, nice job by Finneran there with the battle, just didn't get the kind of lost control going up for the putback.
Right inside they go to Anderson. She puts a step back in, and no good as it rolled around up there forever. And now a pass by Moore to Clarahan, nearly taken away by Schilling. Clarahan skewers it, gets it to Fish. Fish left wing, fires a deep 3, and this is an air ball out of bounds.
Big 2:44 to go here in the quarter. Big, 2:44 to left to go. Within 3, if you can keep it within 3 here, I think Coach will be real happy going into halftime. We'll just kind of see what happens here, but still matched up man-to-man, and a pretty good luck playing defense there with the Warhawks man-to-man.
Gretter checked back in for Chittick there on that timeout. Also, Allie Style back on the floor, same with Reagan Gruey for the Warhawks. Schilling and Anderson came out as Linder has it left wing, sends it down to Peyton Sanders. Sanders drives around looking for a space, and now a foul. Offensive foul.
Call on Nat Linder there for a moving screen, just trying to get open. I think, and we switched from I said man-to-man, and then we went to a box, but just a box and one, trying to run off those screens to get open. Nat kind of just stuck her hip out a little bit there to check, and Savage has got the call.
All righty, that is Linder's second foul here in this game, and Sigourney takes over. 2:15 to go in this second. Gretter sends it inside to Finneran, and Finneran right back out to Clarahan, back out to Finneran. She fires a 3, and this is off the mark. Air ball out of bounds. Sigourney's certainly trying to force those quick 3s here.
Yeah. I think that's what Coach Weber just said. Is slow down. We've got 35 seconds on the shot clock here. Take your time.
Linder's going to come out, in will come Samantha Van Wielden. Peyton Sanders also off the floor. I didn't see who else came out.
I didn't either, sorry.
Look down there. Well, on the floor for the Warhawks right now, you got Schilling, Style, Van Wielden, Hargis, and Gruey. And Style has it left wing. Thought about a shot, changes her mind. Back up top to Hargis. Hargis gets it Schilling. Schilling reverses off the screen down to the baseline, and she gets on the baseline, turns it over. Schilling wanted to push there. She didn't get it. Chittick will check in for Gretter now.
So, just like we said, there were 2:44. Same thing now. Minute 40, just taking care of the ball. Big minute 40 here.
Still 23-20. As Clarahan tries to get inside to Finneran. Finneran dribbles once into it, puts up a shot. This is no good. Rebounded by Schilling. Schilling brings it up the floor, all the way into the lane. Now kicks it out to Hargis. Hargis back up top to Style. Schilling works it around. That's Hargis with it down to the baseline. Back up top to Schilling. Schilling all the way across the floor to Hargis. Hargis sends it inside to Gruey. Gruey reverses the dribble, trying to get it across the lane to Hargis, and Moore takes it away. And Moore is fouled. That is the fourth team foul on North Mahaska. Sigourney's got two, so next Warhawk foul will result in Sigourney free throws. Minute left. We'll see.
Been stuck on 23-20 for a while here.
We have been, since that 2:40 mark at least that you mentioned. Now we're down inside 50 seconds to go. Sigourney working a little deeper into this shot clock. Fish has it, left wing. Sends it all the way to right wing to Clarahan. Clarahan head fakes, drives in off the defensive style, puts up a tough shot, gets it, no, does not get it to fall. She's going to go to the line regardless. It was a shooting foul, plus it'll be the fifth team foul. That foul is on Style. That's her third.
Yeah. I think Style just had a little frustration there, just missed that step, and then kind of just stuck her out there at the end of the bump. So one more to go for Bryn here at the free throw line.
Clarahan trying to break that, break this lock we're at 23-20. Style will come out now, in will come Reedshaw. Clarahan cannot get it, misses both. North Mahaska comes up with the rebound. Style catches, or Reedshaw caught it right across half-court line, just about passed it back.
She thought about it.
She did. Nonetheless, they're inside with Gruey. Gruey's trying to reverse around Finneran. She gets up a tough shot.
Nice job by Gruey there. She's done a really good job inside tonight. Like I said, I haven't seen him play in person, but she's done a phenomenal job inside on the block. Patience and looks good.
Shot clock is off. 14 seconds on the game clock. Clarahan has it. Right wing. Dribbles, reverse the screen, and she travels with it as she jumped up. Came back down before she could get the pass off, so they'll turn it back over. 9 seconds remaining on the game clock. Shot clock is off. Sigourney going to apply some pressure here on the inbound. They get it into Schilling. Schilling reverses. 8 seconds to go. Crosses half court with 5. Stops, reverses. Still 3 to shoot. She gets a shot off. This is no good. Rebound. Does not matter as time expires, and we will head to halftime with the Warhawks leading 25-20 over Savages.
And we do thank East Market Grocery and Deli in New Sharon for sponsoring our second quarter. And our halftime being brought to us by Hy-Vee in Oskaloosa, located at 110 South D Street in Oskaloosa. Give them a call if you need to at 641-673-8663. We'll be back here in about 8 minutes or so with the second half. Again, at halftime, as you can see on your screen there, North Mahaska girls lead Sigourney 25-20. Yo, hey, we are back. We thank Ivy for being our sponsor. I wanted to make us deaf before we started the second half. Before we do start the second half, let's hear from our third quarter sponsor, which is First State Bank of New Sharon.
At First State Bank, we're proud to support the North Mahaska Warhawks because we believe in community, in teamwork, and in making a difference. With our Spirit cards, every time you use your card, First State Bank will donate to North Mahaska schools, helping our kids and schools thrive. So, every swipe counts towards something bigger. Plus, we're a community-focused bank, right here at 102 South Main Street in New Sharon. First State Bank, where neighbors come first. Proud supporters of the Warhawks.
Hey, again, we thank First State Bank in New Sharon for being our third quarter sponsor, and things are getting set to begin here. Got Josh Clubb and Nathan Wood on for commentary tonight. A combination of two of our teams that we're following here on Steve Shetler Media this winter. Sigourney at North Mahaska. Second half start to begin.
All righty, well, Sigourney starting with the ball here out of the half, trailing 25-20. Starting five on the floor for Sigourney. North Mahaska changed it up. Nat Linder's in instead of Allie Style. And here's a pass inside to Moore. Moore lays it up in and good. Good design play there.
I would say that's just like Coach Weber drew it up at halftime.
Moore has got 10. She's the leading scorer for the Savages. North Mahaska right back inside to Anderson. Anderson turns and shoot over the top of Moore. Misses the shot. Linder comes up the rebound. Her putback is no good. Gruey gets the rebound. Her putback is no good. Gets another rebound, and this putback is tipped by Moore. Right back to Gruey. Gruey battles her way out. Gets it out to Anderson. Anderson's put up is no good. This time Moore comes down with it. Was that 5 shots?
Yeah, 5 or 6 looks there, so way to battle on the boards for North Mahaska. Just didn't get one to fall.
Right down the floor and trying to three with Chittick. This is no good. Long rebound is going to be saved by Gretter, but it goes into the hands of Reedshaw. Reedshaw clears it out. And up the floor come the Warhawks. Right wing now to Gruey, or fires a three. This is in the corner, no good, but rebounded by Schilling. Her putback is no good, and Chittick is whistled with the foul, and there is a lid on North Mahaska's basket here.
Yeah,
second half.
Brecklin just dropped right in Schilling's lap, and Chittick was kind of trailing her, got her from behind, so she'll shoot 2 here.
Schilling hits the first one. That is her 8th point of the night. All 7 of her previous points all came in the first quarter. And hits the second one. 27-22 now. North Mahaska softened up the pressure there on that possession, but nonetheless, Sigourney turns it over as Chittick fell down into the legs of Linder, and Chittick will pick up another foul.
Yeah, just one of those. That's kind of the dead man zone we talked about earlier. Once you get the ball across half court, you pick up your dribble. They're coming from every direction. That's put us in a bad spot for a turnover there. So, want to stay out of that spot. McKinley now with her third. She's going to have to take a break.
Finneran will check in for her. As Gruey has it right wing, now left wing to Reedshaw, who thought about a deep three, changes her mind. Top of the key, picks up her dribble, sends it right side to Gruey, inside to Anderson. Anderson thought about working on more, but changes her mind. They kick it right back out to Reedshaw, and now a 3 seconds in the lane violation is called. I believe that was called on Anderson.
Yeah, she had the ball inside, held it, bounced it, passed it, didn't get out, so got the 3-second call.
Savages get another turnover as Clarahan can't quite get it across, gets Finneran. Finneran passes it up to Fish. Fish right back to Finneran at the corner, outside to Gretter. Now, Gretter tried to feed Moore inside and just missed her. Goes out of bounds, turns it right back over to the Warhawks.
Yeah, I like what Bailey's trying to do there. Just got to be patient, take care of the basketball. A lot of time on the shot clock. 35 seconds is a long time.
Here's the Warhawks. Right wing, Gruey lobs it into Linder. And right back to Gruey to the baseline. Puts up a shot to the outstretched hands of Moore. Misses it. Battle for the rebound, goes out of bounds. Moore last to touch it. Good fight inside there. Just couldn't quite gather it in.
Yeah, nice catch by Gruey. She made some really athletic plays inside. Nice catch by her just to get the shot off there for North Mahaska.
You get it into Schilling with the new shot clock. Right wing. She sends it all the way across the floor. That's Gruey again. She hands it off to Reedshaw. Reedshaw has her pocket picked by Clarahan. Clarahan has a free look at the layup and makes it. Wren has got 8 points. here tonight. 27-24, 3-point game as Schilling comes across with 5:37 to go in the third quarter. Linder puts a jumper up. This is no good, into the hands of Fish. Fish gets it up ahead to Clarahan. Clarahan running length of the floor, puts up a shot, no good. Blocked from behind by Linder, and Linder's going to pick up a foul.
Yeah, I think Natalie had a clean block there for Linder, and then just on the body back on the ground after the shot. So Bren will get 2 free throws. Knock these down, Bren.
That is the third foul on Linder. Looks like Styles getting ready to check in as Clarahan makes the first free throw. And Style checks in for Reedshaw. Linder going to stay on the floor with the 3 fouls on her. Clarahan gets the second free throw to go. She's got 10, and Sigourney trails by 1. Schilling brings them across. 5:22 to go now. Style left wing lobs it inside to Anderson. Anderson has a pocket pick by Clarahan. Clarahan pulled back down to the ground, nothing called. North Mahaska comes back up with it. Shot clock reset on that as they work it around. Style had an opportunity there from left wing, does not take it though. Clarahan jumps the pass again, tips it free. North Mahaska gathers it in. Gruey from the right wing, working on Bailey Gretter. Has to send it down in the corner to Schilling. Schilling drives in, or jumps up and puts up a 3. No good, rebounded by Linder. New shot clock, outside to Gruey. She'll try another 3, and this is off the mark. Battle for the rebound is saved by Schilling, goes inbounds to Gruey, and Gruey gets a tough shot to go.
Nat Linder took one to the eye there, took a finger to the eye on one of those rebounds, so I think she's going to check out here. Hopefully she's okay.
She'll come out, and will come Libby Hargis. Hargis had been waiting at the scores table ever since Bren had made that free throw. Here, quickly down the floor go the Savages. Moore tried a shot, is no good, rebounded by Gretter. She gets it back to Finneran. Finneran puts up a tough shot, no good. Falling to the ground is Anderson, and they're going to whistle her for the travel.
Yeah, I think Coach Moore saying that Josephine got her from behind. He might be right there, might have got lucky there, but travel North Mahaska and be Sigourney ball down 3 now with 4:21 to go.
Or Gretter gets it into Finneran. Finneran goes right side of the lane, puts up a shot, no good. The snare ball in the hands of Moore. Moore's putback is no good, but she's fouled. I would assume that's on Hargis. It is.
It's going to be her second personal.
Yeah, Libby's second. Team's second. Both teams have 2 here in this third quarter. 29-26. Joe Moore makes the first one. Team leading 11 points on the night. Her and Bren kind of going back and forth as Moore makes it 12. Sigourney trails by 1. Yet again, Style brings him across. Right side to Gruey. Gruey was waiting for something to happen inside. Nothing doing. She gets it into Hargis. Hargis tries to go back door to Gruey. Nothing doing. Sigourney able to close it up. Gruey has the right side now. Baseline to Anderson. Anderson throws it back up top to Style. Style gathers it in. 15 on the shot clock. Gruey, right wing, gets the ball poked away by Finneran initially. Gretter comes in and crashes it. Bren Clarahan takes it away. Running down the floor is Clarahan. She's got Finneran on the separate side, takes it herself, lays it up in and good.
Nice job by Bren, just attacking. Didn't give time to North Mahaska to get turned around there. Kind of no way for them to play defense other than a foul, so they give her the shot.
It is North Mahaska right back down the floor. They get it baseline to Style. Sigourney back on top, 30-29. Schilling goes inside, has the ball poked at by Clarahan, gets it over to Style. Style fires a 3, no good, rebounded by Moore. Moore brings it across. Now Clarahan has it. Clarahan fires a 3 from the top of the key, and this is a little too soft. Battle for the rebound is out of bounds, last touch by Joe Moore. Moore fighting hard down below. Chittick's going to check in now for Finneran.
Yeah, those girls are getting after it down there on the block. North Mahaska and Sigourney, both sides.
Schilling will bring the Warhawks across the line with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sigourney leads by 1. In the corner to Reedshaw. Baseline to Hargis. Inside to Anderson. Anderson spins on Gretter. Gets a shot up and good. Just a mismatch there.
That's a look North Mahaska wanted. Big mismatch, and she was very patient when she got the ball in the block there.
Clarahan wasted no time driving all the way to the rim. No good on the shot. Moore goes back up for the putback. No good. Rebounded by North Mahaska. Reedshaw has it right wing, drives inside, puts a baseline jumper up, no good. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson's putback is no good, but she's fouled by Gretter, I do believe. Because we'll pick up that foul. That'll send Cindy Anderson to the line. That is on Gretter.
That'll be her third now for Bailey.
Finneran will check in for Joe Moore. And we're going to get Gruey and Hargis, or excuse me, Gruey and Van Wielden waiting to check in for North Mahaska. I think they will.
I said it at halftime. If you'd have told Coach Weber she's going to be down 5 at half, she'd be happy. Probably 2:20 now to go in the third, down 3. I would look for North Mahaska to turn up the intensity on the pressure here on the press.
Here comes Sigourney right down inside to Gretter, no good. And her shot rebounded by North Mahaska's Style. Keep it herself and comes across. 2:04 to go, and now Clarahan pokes it free, takes it all the way into the rim, puts up a tough shot, and gets it to fall.
Nice shot by Bryn. She was way, her body was going the other direction. Got that friendly roll there.
Clarahan's got 14. They send it inside to Gruey. Gruey spins, runs right into Fenner, and has to kick it back out. Reedshaw head fakes a shot. Gets it right back over to Gruey. Gruey across the floor to Van Wielden. Van Wielden fires a three and drains it. (36-32), and right back down. Bailey Gretter's got another look at it. Can't make it.
Got to put those in.
As Fish is trying to disrupt the backcourt. Mahaska clears it out, and they bring it up. Schilling in the lane. Stops, puts up a jumper, and this is good. 38-32. With 1:07 to go here in the third quarter. Finneran in left wing to Gretter now. Gretter drives off, backs it out, lobs it into Finneran. This is taken away by Schilling. Schilling drives past Finneran. It's all the way up, top of the key, right side of the lane, stops, kicks it out to Reedshaw. Reedshaw fires a three, and this is off the mark, rebounded by Finneran. And Sigourney, she clears out, gets it back to Fish. Fish will bring it up the floor, 42 seconds to go. Now a timeout called by Sigourney as Clarahan crosses half court with 39.3 to go here in the third. Sigourney takes their second time out of the game, a full minute timeout.
All right, and again, we thank First State Bank in New Sharon for being our third quarter sponsor. We thank our Sigourney sponsors for being on board tonight, including our player of the game for Sigourney. Sigourney Motors has that. Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, has the North Mahaska players of the game. So we'll be picking players from both games, or from both teams tonight, guys. So keep that in mind. Josh will let you pick the North Mahaska players. Nathan will let you pick the Sigourney players of the game tonight. Otherwise, Barnwired, Brothers Market, Copper Lantern, Helmuth Ford, Keokuk Auction Company, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Lifetime Dental, Marie Grace Photography, Oski Dental, Serve Pro, Sheets Chiropractic, Shuttler Insurance Services, Signs Plumbing, Sloan Moore Monument, all on board as sponsors for tonight's game, at least on the Sigourney side. We've got, as we mentioned, both sides, both teams have their sponsors on for tonight's game, so we've got lots of sponsors to mention and to rotate in the bottom right corner there during the game. First State Bank sponsoring this quarter, third quarter, 39.3 seconds to go.
Tell you what, Steve, when I come to New Sharon for work, the market, the deli up there on the uptown,
Yeah.
best food around.
Sigourney out of the timeout. Works it around the arc. Clarahan has the right wing, puts a runner up in the lane, gets it to roll a fall, and she's going to go to the line to shoot for the three-point play.
Sometimes I like watching the coaches just as much as the game. Coach Moore, he's been around long enough. He doesn't even say anything. He just kind of scratches his head and puts his head down.
As Clarahan completes the three-point play, and that is the fourth foul on Allie Stiles, so she'll have to come out. Brecken Schilling will come back in.
Shot clock's off here for North Mahaska.
They lead by 3 in this third quarter. They went to halftime ahead by 5. They lob it inside to Anderson. Anderson puts up a tough shot and gets the roll with 10.6 to go. And they're back up by... okay. Now they're changing the scoreboard. I thought I was wrong there for a second, but back up by 5. Anderson trying to make it 6. She cannot. Rebounded by Moore. Moore clears it out. Coming up the floor is Clarahan. She's got 8 seconds to work with. Clarahan comes across with 4. Gets down to the corner and overthrows Chittick. It was tipped by Reedshaw. So Sigourney will have 2.3 seconds to inbound this and get a catch-and-shoot situation. See what play they draw up. Little confusion between the Savages. They lob it in to Clarahan on the backside of the lane. She gets up a shot, and this is good. As time
What a shot there. We'll take it.
We'll head to the fourth quarter. 40-37 is the score. North Mahaska leads Sigourney.
First State Bank has sponsored our third quarter. Christy Tard, American Family Insurance, brings us the fourth quarter.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa, 641-673-8965. Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, sponsoring our fourth quarter. She also has the North Mahaska Players of the Game for tonight. Sigourney Motors brings us the Players of the Game for Sigourney. Kind of dual sponsorships going on here tonight, guys. Fourth quarter set to begin, 40-37 in favor of North Mahaska.
Be Warhawk. Well, sorry, Josh.
Go ahead.
Warhawk basketball here to start. Every minute's important, but I think important here to get off to a good start in the fourth quarter for both teams, and then we'll settle down for the finish here.
All right, Savages send out Fish, Moore, Gretter, Clarahan, and Chittick. Starting 5 for the Savages start the floor as they get a rebound off a missed shot, but Fish travels with it down in the lane. They'll turn it right back over to North Mahaska on their side of the floor. North Mahaska. Reedshaw, Schilling, Anderson, Argus, and Gruey on the floor. Well, inbound at baseline near side of the floor. There's Schilling bringing it in. Sends it out to the corner to Reedshaw. Inside now to Gruey. Gruey turns, working on Chittick, and a travel called on Gruey.
I think Gruey was just so wide open there. She turned around and there was nobody there, so she just kind of hesitated, and they got her for the travel.
So a pair of travelings, and Sigourney has the ball. Clarion inside, right back out to Gretter. Gretter picks up her dribble, gets it off to Clarahan. Inside to Moore. Almost overshot her. Moore able to gather it in and gets a shot up, and she is fouled. I believe they're going to get Reedshaw on that.
A nice catch by Josephine there. She definitely, her body was staying put, and a nice athletic catch. Brought it in on her fingertips. You're right there on the second foul.
Actually got Sydney Anderson on that. That's her second. Team's first of the quarter, 40-37. Moore misses the first one. Moore misses the second one, but it's nearly gathered in by Chittick. Ticked by Schilling. Loose ball. Thought it was going to be a jump ball. Nonetheless, nothing called. That leaves Reedshaw wide open on the other end of the floor. She lays it up easily in. 42-37. Savages come right back down the floor. Fish mishandled the pass momentarily. Gathers it in. Gets it to Clarahan, right wing. Clarahan back up top to Gretter. Gretter drives left side of the lane. All the way in. Puts up a tough shot. No good. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson clears it out. She'll bring it up the floor. Here is Gruey right side. Drives down to the baseline. Reverses, hands it off to Anderson. Anderson, nice cut inside. Nothing doing, though, as she misses. Fish comes down with the rebound. Pulls her way out of it. Tried to pass it off to Moore. Went in between her legs. Ends up in Gretter's hand, who throws it up the floor to Clarahan, who has to chase it down. Saves it in. Her pass nearly goes out of bounds. It was saved by Gruey. Back to Schilling they go. North Mahaska, Schilling stops, fires a three, and this is no good. Three Savages, or three players go up for it, and they're going to call 20. They're going to call Sydney Anderson with over the back. in the battle for that rebound. It'll be her third.
A couple natives didn't like that one, but it was from this side. She would come over back pretty hard.
Van Wielden will step out. Style will come back on the floor with 4 fouls. Savages work quickly as Gretter has it left wing. Fires a 3 over the rough stretch. Reefs arms to Schilling, and she drains it.
Big bucket by Bailey there. 6:20 to go.
Pulls the Savages within 2. 6:17 to go. Reedshaw, left wing. Gets it to Schilling. Schilling reverses. She's going to kick it back out. Loses the handle momentarily. Does get it out to Style. Sigourney fans wanted to travel there, but I don't think she had possession of the ball. Here's Anderson. She puts up a shot. No good. Rebound. Another whistle on the rebound. Going to call the foul on Gruey. And that is the third foul on North Mahaska. First on Gruey. So 5:58 to go in the fourth. 3 fouls. 3 team fouls on North Mahaska could be a factor down the stretch. Sigourney trails by 2. Here comes Clarahan. At the top. Gets a screen from Gretter. Schilling able to close the door, though. Passes it off to Chittick. Chittick cuts inside, lobs it down low to Moore. Moore lays it up and ties the game at 42. 14 points for Joe Moore. The Savages have it tied with 5:36 to go. Schilling pulls up, fires a 3, and this is off the mark. A little too strong. Long rebound is going to be saved by Schilling in the corner. She's in trouble. Able to get it over the top of the Savage defense into Sydney Anderson, who lays it up in and good. And here is a push by North Mahaska again, so this will be the 4th team foul. They're going to call that on Anderson.
Yeah, Josh just mentioned their 4th team foul on North Mahaska, so every foul out the last 5:14 on North Mahaska will be 2 free throws for Sigourney.
Anderson's going to be a tough piece to lose. She's got 14 points on the night for the Warhawks. She stays on the floor with 4 fouls. Or excuse me, they actually called that on Gruey. My bad. So Anderson's got 3. Gruey's got 2. Here is Fish, left wing now to Clarahan. Sigourney working to try to tie back up. Here's a runner put up. No good. Battle for the loose ball. Clarahan falls on it. It's going to be a jump ball as Clarahan fighting to the very end. Called a jump ball.
Yeah, it looked like a wrestling match there for a minute.
It did. They reset the shot clock. Possession arrow is pointing towards Sigourney, so the Savages will keep it. Gretter has it inside, sends it into Chittick. Ball was tipped. Chittick able to wrangle it in. Gretter has it tipped again as she got it back, and now Schilling reaches over the top of Gretter and forces a jump ball. And when you have the height advantage like Schilling, you can do that without creating a foul.
Yeah, there's not much you can do there in Bailey's situation.
No, nonetheless, Warhawks lead by 2. They have the ball, 4:39 to go. Anderson sends it outside to Style, who fires a 3, and this is good. Allie Style with her first points of the game. Spent a lot of time on the bench with those 4 fouls. Clarahan right back down the floor for the Savage. Sends it inside to Moore. Moore spins, shoots, working on Anderson. No good. Battle for the rebound, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Style of North Mahaska. We're going to get Finneran checking in for Fish and Linder checking in for Reedshaw. Gretter lobs it into Moore. Moore drives in the middle of the lane, puts up a toughly contested shot. It goes above the backboard, though. Actually ended up going in, but touched the top of the backboard, so it's out of bounds. And North Mahaska will keep it, or take it, I should say. Clock never stopped. There's 4:05 to go in the game. North Mahaska with a 5-point lead, looking to make it 7 as Gruey misses. Anderson with the rebound. Her putback is good. 49-42.
Yeah, kind of danger zone here for the Savage. Want to take care of the basketball here. Get a good look on this end.
There is Gretter back outside to Finneran.
Got a mismatch here, Bryn and Nat Linder.
Down to the corner to Gretter. Gretter head fakes. Has her ball reached around. She's trying to get out of trouble. Gets it in somehow. Clarahan comes up with it, puts up a layup. This is a little too strong. Ball being tipped and batted around. Gets up in the hands of, is that Clarahan again? Who put up the shot and gets it to fall.
Battled back now here, down 5 with 3:22 to go.
Sigourney with 3 timeouts. North Mahaska has 5. 4 team fouls on the Warhawks. No fouls so far on the Savages in the fourth quarter. take it inside 3 minutes with this possession if they so choose. They get it outside to Style. She fires a three, and she's caught fire as of late. Allie Style held scoreless for this fourth quarter. She's got 2 3-pointers in back-to-back possessions. 52-44, and a timeout is taken by Sigourney with 2 minutes, 51 seconds to go in the game.
Hey, we do thank Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance in Oskaloosa for being our fourth quarter sponsor. And also, as we've mentioned, Christy Tarr, the sponsor of the North Mahaska Player of the Game. Also, our Sigourney Player of the Game will be sponsored by Sigourney Motors. That's something to think about, guys, as we have 2:51 on the clock. 52-44 in favor of North Mahaska. And again, Josh will be picking the North Mahaska Players of the Game tonight. Nathan will be getting the Sigourney Players of the Game. Are you eyeballing anybody in particular on both sides of the ball tonight?
Definitely Reagan Gruey for the Warhawks. I think it's hard to not look at just Bryn Clarahan on the Savages side of the ball. Just looking at really kind of scoring leaders. I mean, Joe Moore's making a case on the Savage side, as so is Sydney Anderson for the Warhawks. So I guess, Nathan, your thoughts?
Yeah, I would use exactly that. That, and there's a walking taco over there on the other side that looked pretty good. That's what I thought you and I were eyeballing. But
I had a super nacho earlier.
Maybe that's what it is.
It was pretty darn super.
Yeah, reset here, 2:51 to go. Big deal for the Savages could be taking the ball to the basket. 4 fouls on North Mahaska, so every foul from out, so they're going to shoot 2 free throws. You can score there without the clock run, and we'll see what the Savages decide to do out of the timeout here.
Fish on the timeout checked in for Gretter. The Savages. Chittick has it right wing in trouble initially. Has to force a pass inside. This is taken away by Anderson. Down the floor. Inside as they work it around to Schilling, has it left wing. Schilling ran into Linder there, I think, and reverses it back out. Now Reedshaw takes it from the right wing all the way into the basket. Her shot is no good. Rebounded by Schilling. Schilling's putback is no good. Gets her own putback again, and this time she's going to be fouled.
Got a couple misses, but just didn't get the box out there. Brooklyn Schilling, size advantage over Ava in there, and got the putback. A chance at the 2 points here on the free throw line now after the putback attempt.
.52-44. Reedshaw will check out. And Schilling shoots the back half of this and makes it. She's got 12. And Sigourney works quickly down. Clarahan gets it to Chittick, nearly overshot her, but Chittick able to wrangle it in. Clarahan has it right wing. 2 minutes to go here in the game. Right wing now to Finneran. Finneran drives down baseline, has the ball poked free by Schilling and out of bounds. Sigourney will keep it. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Minute 58 to go in the game.
You got to make every possession count if you're on Sigourney's end. North Mahaska is going to bleed the shot clock when they get the ball back.
Yeah, trailing by 9. Got to make something happen here. Moore forces a shot up. This is no good. Rebounded by Style. Style gets it up to Gruey. Gruey, good look at the basket, lays it up and good. Reagan Gruey with 14. Clarahan right back down the floor, has it poked free by Linder. Linder clears it out, gets it back to Style. Style had Gruey running down the floor, but as you said, Nate, she wisely slows everything up. Never mind, they're going to just keep going, and offensive foul called on North Mahaska's Sydney Anderson. That'll be 4 on her. That should be shooting. Somebody should be shooting. Is the 5th foul. As
15 foul, but an offensive foul, so no free throws there for the Savages. They'll get the inbound here on the end line.
Right. Gretter checked back into the game there for Finneran. Gretter brings it up the floor. Stops, nearly travels. Moore ran into her. Chittick fires a 3 and misses it off the front of the rim. Minute 19 to go. And now a foul forced by Bryn Clarahan.
Just our maybe the second team foul here. I think.
Should just be our first team foul.
First team foul, sorry.
Yep.
They're quick on the board.
And now
Coach Moore going to take a timeout here.
North Mahaska will take a timeout with 1:17 to go. He's going to take a full timeout to talk over probably their inbound plays and stuff of that nature, but let Steve take it away for a little bit.
All right, Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance, our fourth quarter sponsor. You can get a hold of her at 641-673-8965. You can also email ktar@amfam.com. We thank all of our sponsors on board for tonight's game. That includes Style Me Crazy, East Market Grocery, Hy-Vee, First State Bank. Let's see here. Also AE Realty, Holland Coble Funeral Home, JM Media, Proline Building Company, Son-in-Law Services, State Farm Agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell. We've got from Sigourney, Barn-Wired Brothers Market, Copper Lantern, Helmuth Ford, Kia Co-Auction Company, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Lifetime Dental, Marie Grace Photography, Oski Dental, Serve Pro. Let me catch my breath. Sheets Chiropractic, Shetler Insurance Services, Science Plumbing, Sloan Moore Monument. Whew. That is a list of sponsors, guys, from both North Mahaska and Sigourney on board for tonight's game.
All right, so that was the second team foul on the Savages, but they'll still have 3 to give here. They trail by 11. North Mahaska now works right side, and Fish fouls, unless that's on Chittick. That is on Chittick. She'll foul out then. So with 1:08 to go, Chittick will foul out. Finneran will take her place. Then we're going to get Peyton Sanders into the game for the Warhawks, taking over for Linder. Anderson tries to bring it in bounds, and Clarahan pokes it right back out of bounds. Get it into Schilling. Schilling left side to Sanders. Sanders is fouled immediately by Clarahan. That's Clarahan's second foul. North Mahaska gets into Schilling. Finneran guards out Schilling, and now she fouls her. Minute to go now, and that is that the fifth foul?
Yeah, that'll be team foul. Team foul number 5. So 2 here from North Mahaska the rest of the way. Sigourney's got a block out here, get a quick look, and then try to get a steal on an inbounds or send it back to the free throw line.
That was just the first foul on Finneran, and Schilling's first free throw is good. Matt Linder will check back in for Peyton Sanders. Schilling's got 13, looking to make it 14. She does. North Mahaska, 13-point lead, under a minute to play. They're going to keep the pressure on. Savages in the backcourt. Finneran and Clarahan working it past the Warhawks. Clarahan comes across, 51 to go in the game. She hands it off to Gretter. Gretter right back to Clarahan. Clarahan head fakes Nate Linder. Trying to get a shot over Linder. Can't. Loses the ball momentarily. Finneran comes up that gets it back to Clarahan. Outside to Fish. This is taking too long. 10 seconds left on the shot clock as Clarahan fires a deep 3, and this is off the mark. Didn't touch the rim. Rebounded by Gruey. Gruey passes it back to Schilling, and Schilling is fouled by Moore.
Yeah, nice job there by North Mahaska. I mean, they're up 13 here with 35, 40 seconds to go, and they never quit playing defense. Made the Savages work for any open look. Didn't get one there. Brent had to throw one up late in the shot clock, but nice job by the Warhawks there, playing the whole basketball game here. First
foul on Joe Moore, and that'll send Schilling right back to the line for the Warhawks with 28.8 to go. And Sanders will check back in for Linder. And she knocks them both down, and Savages. 28 seconds left. Clarahan sprints all the way down, sends it outside. Fish fires a 3, and this is too strong into the hands of Schilling. Savages retreat and do not foul as Schilling sends it up the floor. Sanders has it left wing and holds it. And North Mahaska will dribble it out. Sigourney content to let him do so. So with that, I will name Reagan Gruey the player of the game for North Mahaska. She had 13 points and just a force defensively, and I don't even know how many shots she had on and how many hustle plays she had, but a lot of intensity she played with tonight.
Yeah, I agree with Josh. She had a nice job. She made some athletic catches inside, some timely baskets for them when the game was tight. Tell you what, the game ended at 15, but the Savages battled hard. At one point, had the lead with up by 2 in the fourth quarter. So a good learning moment for Coach and the girls. I think Brent ended up with 20-some on the game.
21.
So 21. So a good fight for the Savages. North Mahaska too much to handle in the end. Got a good ball club there at the top end of the South Iowa Cedar League in North Mahaska.
All right, we want to go with Brent Clarahan for Sigourney Player of the Game. Does that sound good to you, Nate?
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right, we'll go with Brent Clarahan. 21 points, just 2 fouls. Really set the pace there coming out at halftime, and as the Savage ladies fall short. North Mahaska gets the win, 59-44. So they avenged their loss from last night to the number 2 overall team, and Sigourney lost their 3rd in a row, but again, 3 in a row to 3 ranked teams in the state of Iowa. So they'll have to look to get back on the winning side of basketball later on this week.
All right, so there you go. North Mahaska girls get the win over Sigourney, 59-44. The music is blaring currently here
Yeah, it is.
in the North Mahaska gym. We're about 15 minutes away from the boys' game, an entertaining girls' game. The boys' game should be just as entertaining, so stay tuned for that. We'll go radio silent here for a few minutes and be back here shortly with the boys' game. But again, thanks to all of our sponsors for being part of our coverage tonight here on Steve Shuttler Media, as we've got Sigourney, North Mahaska boys coming up. And we are back live here in North Mahaska, New Sharon, Iowa, for the second half of our doubleheader. Sigourney at North Mahaska. The North Mahaska girls pulling away at the end of the girls' game. 59-44 was your final there. We're heading into the boys' game now, and this should be a very competitive matchup. Both are very athletic teams, and we do thank all of our sponsors for making our game possible tonight. We'll go through those during the action tonight. Again, we're getting into the first quarter, which is sponsored by Style Me Crazy Boutique. You can see right there on your screen, stylemeapparel.com. Also, you can download their free app. Do some shopping. Josh, I have not done my shopping at the Style Me Crazy. I know that was questioned last night, but I don't have the style needed.
All right, well,
Style Me Crazy.
You got all your Christmas shopping done yet, Steve?
Just as like Christmas Eve, basically.
Okay.
I got it done.
You got it done at 11 o'clock on Christmas Eve?
Yes.
Okay. Well, at least you got that done. Right. Jumping into the boys' game here, Sigourney boys, kind of the same deal with the Sigourney girls. They're on a 2-game losing streak, but against very good competition, and yet another one here tonight as they work their way through the west side of the conference. The 3 best players are going to start the starting lineups down there on the floor. You'll see it on the screen. I'll go through them here momentarily, but Sigourney comes in at 4-3. Their last win came against Iowa Valley back on December 17th. North Mahaska is at 8-1. Their only loss in the season came into the hands of PCM back on December 16th. Last night, of course, they took care of business against Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont. Really, it was only a game for about the first quarter, and then got into a continuous clock situation in the second half. So, easy victory for the Warhawks. Warhawks are led by Asher DeBoof. He leads the team in points, rebounds, and assists. Isaac Bruns leads the Savages in points. Rebounds leader is John Berg, and assist leader is Ike Malnix. Starting out for the Savages, Ike Malnix, the sophomore. Wearing number 15, Solon Yates, the junior for the Savages. Wearing jersey 20, Isaac Bruns, the senior for the Savages. Number 34, John Berg for the Savages. And number 52, Braden Wood. Starting out for the Warhawks, you got the junior, number 12, Asher DeBoof. Then you got Lucas Nunikoven wearing jersey number 22. And then you got number 30, Gabe Ora. Number 32, Jack Kelderman. And number 34, Adrian Smith, as we are set to go here in the boys' half of our doubleheader. Isaac Bruns stands at center court.
He's sporting the pink shoes tonight. Has he
is.
been wearing those? I just haven't noticed.
Oh, Nate's talking to you right now, but you
sorry.
can't hear him, so
Well,
I'll try that again.
The producer
Nate.
of this show needs to get on the ball a little bit.
Did you give my wife the remote control to turn
Yeah.
the volume
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, so Smith and Bruns meet at center court. Smith gets a hand on it and gets it back to Nunikoven. Nunikoven sends it off to Hora. Hora right side now to DeBoof. Down in the corner. Look at Kelderman. Kelderman hands it off. Nunikoven fires a 3. This is no good. Long rebound finally ends up in the hands of Malnix. Malnix gets it off to Bruns. Bruns through the legs, now drives from the right wing. Puts up a tough shot. Had to change directions midair. Rebound is batted around, goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Warhawks. Shot clock will reset here. The Savages will have it again down below Wood. Ready to send this in to Bruns. Malnix now top, drives inside, jump stop, puts up a tough shot, no good. Battle for the rebound is going to be a foul on Malnix as he was reaching in. First foul of the game is on Ike Malnix of the Savages. As DeBoof brings him across. North Mahaska started out last night. First 4 offensive possessions were 3-point attempts. Never even really tried to get it inside. As Ora has it now. Goes inside, nothing doing, kicks it out. They're going to try another 3. This is good. That is Kelderman with the first points of the game. 3-0 for the Warhawks. Collins brings the Savages right back down. He has it, drives inside, kicks it out to Wood. Wood fires a 3, and this is good. Braden Wood answers back with his own 3. We're tied at 3. DeBoof wasting no time at the top of the key. Hands it off to Nunikoven. Nunikoven fires a 3, and this is good. Trading 3-pointers in the early going. Very similar start for North Mahaska as last night. Of course, the attempted threes were mostly missed. Here's a force pass inside to Yates. Can't handle it. Goes in the hands of DeBoop. He gets it up the floor to Nunikoven. He fires a three, and this is off the mark. Battle for the rebound is patted right back up. The ball is just being bounced around. Finally ends up in the hands of Bruns. Bruns has it poked away, and he goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Sigourney. Nunikoven.
Yeah, good energy on both sides of the basketball here. 3-point contest to start. Both teams man-to-man.
As we talked about at the beginning of the girls' game, this game had the making of being a back-and-forth affair, and so far we've had that in the early goings. Here's Bruns with a three. This is no good. Nearly rebounded by Berg, but loses the handle of it. It goes off the foot of North Mahaska's Adrian Smith, and Sigourney will keep it with a new shot clock.
Yeah, I think Smith's saying I didn't touch it, but it did bounce right off his top of his shoe.
Wood, baseline, Andy Yates. As they bring it back up top to Malnix. And Nathan, we've talked off the air about Malnix driving inside. He started out the game doing that and opened up looks from the outside for the Savages to see if they continue as Wood now here loses the handle on it momentarily, gathers it back in, gets to Malnix, baseline drive, puts up a shot, no good, rebounded by Smith.
That's the look we want right there, Josh. Get it inside early and then attack the basket.
Here's a deep three by Ora, no good. Rebounded by Malnix initially, but poke free by DeBoof. A three-pointer immediately made then by North Mahaska's Ora.
He has a unique shooting style.
He does. So 3 of the Warhawks on the floor right now have made a three-pointer. Gives them 9. Savages, their lone 3 points coming from Braden Wood. He just passes it off to Malnix. Malnix goes off the screen from Wood, puts up a jumper, no good. Rebound into the hands of Ora. Ora sends all the way up the floor to Nunikoven. Right back to Ora from the right wing. Back outside to Nunikoven. Sends it inside to Smith. Smith turns, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded, gets his own rebound. He goes back up. They're going to get Berg with a foul. First foul on Berg, second on Sigourney. And Adrian Smith at the line to shoot 2. First one's up the front of the rim, no good. Second one is no good. Long rebound goes to Yates. Wood has it, right wing now. Sends it over to Bruns. Bruns head fakes, drives inside off the left wing, and I think he lost the handle on that ball.
Yeah, I think it slipped right out of his hands going up.
Probably go down as a shot, but here's a jumper from that was DeBoof. Misses it into the hands of Bruns. Bruns sends it up the floor to Mullins, up to Yates. Yates puts a runner up, and this is good.
Nice job by Solon. Again, attacking the basket. That's where we look the best on the offensive end of the floor.
9-5 now as Ora works right wing. Sends it up top to Nunikoven. Nunikoven back to Ora. Ora takes a fadeaway 3, and this is off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Berg. Berg clears it out. Gets to Malnix. Malnix to Bruns. Bruns right wing. Looks inside to Berg. Berg right back out to Yates. Yates has the ball picked, or his pocket picked from DeBoof. DeBoof runs length of the floor and lays it up in and good. (11-5) now. 3:27 to go in the opening quarter. Mullins from the right wing hands it off to Wood. Left wing now to Bruns. To the corner to Yates. Go back up top to Berg. All the way in the corner, and now a foul called on Yates. His first, team's third. And Jackson Vanderveer will come in for Lucas Nunikoven for the Warhawks. Vanderveer will bring him up the floor. They tried it inside to Smith. Smith with a reverse layup. No good. Rebounded by Berg. He clears it out. Gets it up to Ike. Ike brings him across. Stops top of the key. Now inside. He's looking for Bruns there. Nothing doing. Gets it off to Yates. Savages will reset. Outside now to Bruns. He tries a three, and this is off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound went to DeBoop, and he takes the length of the floor, puts up a tough shot, no good. Smith is there for the rebound, lays it up in and good.
North Mahaska's kind of spreading the wealth here to start the game here now.
Yeah, the only person on the floor that hasn't scored yet is Vanderveer, but he just checked into the game. Yates now looking for something, nothing. Hands it off to Molnix. Molnix looking for a lane. Goes right side, kicks it out to Wood. Wood head fakes, goes in, back outside to Molnix. Left alone for a three. He tries it. This is off the mark, no good. Rebounded by North Mahaska. They're running quickly. Smith all the way into the basket, gets the layup and good, and he is fouled by Berg, so that'll be Berg's second. And Smith will go right back to the line. Landon Conrad will check in for Solon Yates. Smith's free throw is good, so he completes the three-point play. North Mahaska leads 16-5. Goes down inside. Kicks it out to Wood. He fires a three from this side, the near side corner. This is no good. Conrad initially had it, but DeBoop takes it away. DeBoop running in transition, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Wood. Wood covers it up, lets it clear out. All the way in goes Yates, Bruns. He's going up for the shot. He misses it, but he's fouled. Call that foul on DeBoop. His first of the game. North Mahaska's team's first of the game. Berg will come out. Kane Weber will check in for him. Bruns is good at the free throw line. 16-7 is our score. North Mahaska gets it to DeBoop, left wing. Head fakes, tries to pass back inside. Bruns takes it away. Wood has it left wing now. Gives it back to Molnix. Molnix baseline drive, puts up a tough shot. The runner at the baseline can't get it to fall though. North Mahaska with the rebound. Here they come. Get it outside. They're going to try a three from Kelderman. This is no good. Rebounded by Conrad, and a foul called on the floor. Call that foul on Vanderveer. His first team second. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Start the first quarter here, just limiting their shots on the offensive end. We got to box out, do a better job, limit their shots to one, and then on the offensive end, attack the basket. That's when we've got all our buckets here, maybe an early three. Attack the basket. Don't settle for jump shots.
There's a pass down inside to Wood, and he is fouled. Or he's not fouled. They say that.
Just out of bounds, maybe, yeah.
Adrian Smith just poked it out of bounds. Wood will get it right back into Molnix, though. Braden has it right inside, right? Tries to send it back to Molnix to the baseline. Molnix spins, jumps, has the shot blocked. Ball's batted around. Smith comes up with it. Clears it out to Hora. Hora will bring him up the floor. Sends it left side to Vanderveer. Back up top, a drive inside, and they kick it out to Smith. Inside to DeBruin. DeBruin turns and shoots and gets it to go. Trent DeBruin with 2 points off the bench. 18-7. And here's a foul off the ball on Landon Conrad. Or did they call 3 seconds in the lane?
I think he called a foul on Landon, but I don't know what he called. Maybe he called a foul on Ike.
He did call a foul on Ike.
Yeah.
Huh. All right, so that's his second. He'll go to the bench. Coming in to replace him will be Yates. Now they send it inside. 3 seconds to go in the quarter. DeBooth able to get a shot off as the buzzer sounds. And North Mahaska will take a 20-7 lead into the second quarter.
All right, we do thank our first quarter's sponsor, which is Style Me Crazy Boutique, located in New Sharon. StyleMeApparel.com. Download the Style Me Crazy free app. Do some shopping at Style Me Crazy in New Sharon. Our second quarter being sponsored by our friends at East Market Grocery and Deli. Let's hear from them. East Market Grocery and Deli in New Sharon wishes the North Mahaska Warhawks the best of luck in tonight's game. East Market Grocery is your small town grocery store, but they still have a big selection to choose from. Located at 114 East Market in New Sharon. For the deli, you can dine in. They have in-store pickup or seasonal outdoor seating. Get more information at eastmarketgroceryanddeli.com. East Market Grocery and Deli in New Sharon, a proud supporter of North Mahaska Warhawk Athletics. Thanks to East Market Grocery for being our second quarter sponsor. We head into the second, 20-7 in favor of the North Mahaska boys. We got Josh Clubb, Nathan Wood on commentary.
Alrighty. Trailing by 13 here to start the second. Landon Conrad will handle it on the first possession here. Got Berg and Wood, and Bruns on the floor. Pass inside to Bruns is high, tips it back to himself, and North Mahaska ends up taking it away anyway. Right back down the floor they come. Ora has it, top of the key. Goes left side, reverses behind his back, outside to Smith. Smith fires a three, and this is off the mark. Long rebound goes right back to him. He goes baseline, passes it inside to Bruin. His putback was no good, and chases the rebound out of bounds. Turning it back over to the Savages. As Conrad comes in, hands it off to Wood. Wood, top of the key, sends it right wing now. Conrad inside to Bruns. Bruns puts up a tough shot, can't get it to go, but he is fouled. I'll call it a foul on Dane Van Mersberger. And Bruns hits the first free throw.
Start the second here. Ike's on the bench with 2 fouls. John's on the floor with 2, so that's going to be key here to start the second quarter. Staying competitive and staying out of foul trouble.
Here's a three from DeBoof, and this rattles away. No good. Rebounded by Conrad. Conrad pushes it all the way up the floor to Bruns, but DeBoof jumps in the air, takes it away. North Mahaska right back down inside. DeBoof tries to force it out to Smith. Smith can't quite handle it. Does save it, though. Unfortunately for him, Bruns is in the way, gathers it. Bruns' pass nearly taken back away. Braden Wood gathers it in, settles him down, drives forward in the lane, turns, spins, puts up a shot as it rolls around and finally drops. Braden Wood's got 5. 22-11. Smith has it in the corner, sends it up to Nunikoven. Right side to Kelderman now. Smith with it at the left wing. He fires a three, and this is good.
I think a deep 2, Josh, but either way.
Oh, yep, they gave him a 2. 22-11. And regardless of 2 or 3, Smith is the leading scorer for the Warhawks. Here's a runner by Solon Yates. He gets it to fall. He's got 4. And here come the Warhawks. DeBoof tries to put up a shot. Bruns blocks it. Able to keep it, though, to the Warhawks. Nunikoven has it at the free throw line, kicks it outside. Now he sends it in, and Berg jumps in the front of it and takes it away. He clears it out, gets it to Conrad. Conrad pushes up the floor to Yates. Yates backdoors it and hits it off the bottom of the backboard, but North Mahaska can't handle it. It'll stay with the Savages. Mike Malnix is going to check back in for Landon Conrad. Here is Malnix inside Wood. Wood goes, jumps top, puts up a shot. He is fouled. They got Smith on that one. They did.
So you're just kind of hanging around here. Braden's got 2, and he's put these in and get it back to 7 here.
22-13, and Braden gets the roll on the first one. He's got 6. Gonna make it 7 to get within 7, and he does. 5:30 to go in the second quarter. DeBoof sends it over to Nunikoven. Back left side to Kelderman. Keeping it outside. Ora has it. He fires a deep 3, and this is good.
Way downtown.
Yeah, that was very deep.
That was out by East Market Grocery, I think.
Mm-hmm.
There is 6 for him, and here's Bruns with the jumper. No good. Back down the floor. Ora has it. Gets it to DeBoof. DeBoof is thinking about a deep 3, too. Changes his mind. Drives inside. Has the ball poked free initially, but gathers it back in and puts up a tough shot. This is no good. Rebounded by DeBoof, and they're going to say, no, DeBoof stepped on the baseline. Sigourney will take back over. Trailing by 7. The good sign is for the Savages as they trailed by 13 to start this quarter. Chipping away at it. Here is Molnix. Drives left side of the lane. Turns. Spins. Put up kind of lost a handle on it on his way up, and a jump ball in the battle for the rebound. The possession points towards North Mahaska. And Coach Eslick for the Savages just received a technical foul.
Some real thin skin there on that one.
Yeah, he thought that there should have been a foul versus a jump ball, and didn't take much, and picks up the tee, and that'll send Gabe Ora to the line to shoot the technical shots. Makes the first one. Ora's got 7, looking to make it 8. He does. Makes it 27-15, 4:38 to go. North Mahaska will get the ball back. As DeBoof brings him across. Now a foul. Foul on Braden Wood. Off the ball. His first. Team's second now of the quarter. Both have 2. As they get it into DeBoof. DeBoof. Waiting, now drives. He's going to have to back up, goes back up top. Gives to Smith. Smith fires a 3 from the catch, and he drains it. Adrian Smith's got 8. Savages are going to try it with Yates, a 3, and he rattles it home. Yates has got 7. Right back down the floor, Nunikoven thought about a 3, changes his mind, hands it off to Smith. He's going to shoot another one, and this is good. Smith's got 11 now. Back-to-back 3s now forced inside the Yates. Can't hang on to it, goes out of bounds. Last touch by North Mahaska.
Yeah, I think we got one. Got
away with
got
one
away
there.
with one there,
Pretty sure
yeah.
it came off of Yates' hand.
Yep.
We'll take it. Or Sigourney will take it. .349 to go here in this second quarter. North Mahaska leads 33-18. Trading some 3-pointers here last 30 seconds. Sigourney's running some set plays now. Molnix kicks it outside to Wood. He's going to fire a 3, and this is off the front of the rim, rebounded by Ora. Ora brings it all the way down, tries to pass it inside. It was tipped by Braden. He kick it right back out to Ora. Fires a deep 3 on the catch, and this is bouncing around, no good. Rebounded by DeBoof. DeBoof's putback is blocked out of bounds by Berg, but Molnix, athletic save, gets it into Yates. Yates down the floor, sends it off to Wood at the baseline. Wood has the ball taken out of his hand, and as DeBoof was falling out of bounds, he stepped on the baseline. Sigourney will keep it.
It's definitely up and down right now. It's a fast pace.
All 10 guys on the floor kind of holding their hands at their side. Here's Yates off the catch and shoot at the top of the key. This is no good. Rebounded by Smith. Ora has it, left wing. Drives inside now. Kicks it back up to Smith. Smith has it ripped out of his hands by Bruns. Bruns in transition all the way down. Takes it all the way to the rim. Cannot make it. Rebounded by Smith. He sends it to Nunikoven. Nunikoven right back down to the right wing. Gets it over to Ora down in the corner. Ora's already dribbled. Wasn't momentarily in trouble, but gets it off to Smith. Smith back to Ora. He's going to fire a deep three, and this is off the mark. No good. Rebounded by Yates. Yates is fouled by DeBooth as DeBooth ripped it back out of his hand. That is actually DeBooth's second foul.
I think they called it on 22, but it should have been on 12.
As a scores table, we'll check with the referees. Okay, so they do
Stick
put
with
it on
22.
Nunikoven. So the Booth will stick with one foul. Nunikoven picks up his first. She wasn't. I don't know if that's right because he wasn't anywhere near that
No,
play.
they missed that one.
Yeah. Bruns now fires a three. He drains it and he's fouled. Isaac Bruns with a chance up for the 4-point play.
Now they don't know what this one's on, I think.
Fouls on Nunikoven.
That one really was on him. The other one,
Yeah.
he got two quick ones there, but he only got one of them.
That is the fourth team foul on North Mahaska, and Bruns completes the 4-point play. And a timeout taken by Sigourney off the make. Bruns has got 8 points, and North Mahaska leads 33-22 with 2:15 to go in the second quarter.
All right. And we'll take a look at the conversation that's going to take place at midcourt here. We do thank East Market Grocery and Deli in New Sharon for being our second quarter sponsor. Of course, we have combined sponsors for tonight's game for North Mahaska and Sigourney. So just a boatload of sponsors. We'll get through some of the North Mahaska folks, including AE Realty, First State Bank in New Sharon, Holland Coble Funeral Home, Hy-Vee in Oskaloosa, JM Media, Christy Tard, American Family Insurance, Proline Building Company, Son-in-Law Services, State Farm Agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, and Style Me Crazy.
All right, out of timeout. North Mahaska will take over, leading by 11. Up top to Vanderveer. He sends it inside to DeBruin. DeBruin tries to put up a shot. This is no good. Goes off the fingertips of DeBoof and out of bounds. Sigourney able to get a stop here. See if they can answer with some points. Bruns has it left wing, gets a dribbles, reverses the screen from Berg, and he goes up for another shot and fouled again, this time by Vanderveer, his second. And that is also, it was a shooting foul anyway, but it's also the 15th foul on North Mahaska. Minute 53 to go here in the second. Sigourney's reached the double bonus. Bruns will shoot two. His first one is good. Get back it within 10. Try to shrink the lead to single digits with this shot as Vanderveer comes out, and in will come Van Mersberger for the Warhawks. Bruns able to make it a 9-point deficit. He's got 10. Here is the Booth from the right wing. Sends the left wing now to Ora. Ora shifting around, spinning around, puts a fadeaway up, and this is too strong. Battle for the rebound between two Warhawks. The Booth comes down with it. Reset, fires a deep three, and this is good.
It's a clinic on that end. I don't know how many they got for the game, but several three-pointers to start the half here, start the game for North Mahaska.
Yeah, and it's, you made the comment earlier, and it's still holding true, is they're just spreading it out. Everybody is getting involved for them. Here's Yates with a three, then drains it. He knew it was in, jogging down the floor after he let that go. He's got 10 points, 36-27. Sigourney answers back, keep it within 9. Inside out they go. Ora goes down to the baseline. All the way through, tries to pass it up top. Yates tips it. DeBoof comes up with it. Booth drives off of the catch and lays it up. No good. Gets his own rebound. Tries the reverse side. And this time it's good. Asher DeBoof showing his athleticism there. Seemed like he was up in the air for about 30 seconds. Here's Bruns with a quick three.
Back to 8.
33 seconds to go in the half. Just a little bit more time on the game clock than the shot clock, but North Mahaska's coach yelling one shot. So they'll dribble this all the way down before they start moving. 8-point lead for the Savages. And Ora has it at the top. They're waiting. 6 seconds now on the shot clock. Now he's going to start working, and Bruns pokes it back into the backcourt, but they call a foul on Isaac. That's the third team foul. I think first on Bruns, so that basically eliminates the shot clock. Bruns will force North Mahaska to shoot a shot with just 3 seconds remaining. Been here before. 3, 2, 1. Ora fires a half-court shot, and this is no good. And we'll head to halftime with the Warhawks leading 38-30 over the Savages as we go to halftime.
All right, we are at halftime, and again, we do thank East Market Grocery and Deli for sponsoring our second quarter. We thank all of our sponsors, including our Sigourney sponsors, Barn Wired, Brothers Market, Copper Lantern, Helmuth Ford, Keokuk Auction Company, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Lifetime Dental, as well as Marie Grace Photography, Oski Dental, Serve Pro, Sheets Chiropractic, Shetler Insurance Services, Signs Plumbing, and Sloan Moore Monument. Bunch of sponsors on board for this combined game of some of our area teams that we're following here on Steve Shetler Media. 38-30 in favor of North Mahaska at halftime. We'll take a break and look at the graphic from Hy-Vee as we go to halftime. Some grocery shopping at Hy-Vee, 110 South D Street, Oskaloosa.
Dad better yell tonight. That guy might call.
All right, we do thank Hy-Vee for sponsoring our halftime. And before we get into the second half, let's hear from our third quarter sponsor, First State Bank.
First State Bank. We're proud to support the North Mahaska Warhawks because we believe in community, in teamwork, and in making a difference. With our Spirit Cards, every time you use your card, First State Bank will donate to North Mahaska schools, helping our kids and schools thrive. So, every swipe counts towards something bigger. Plus, we're a community-focused bank, right here at 102 South Main Street in New Sharon. First State Bank, where neighbors come first. Proud supporters of the Warhawks.
First State Bank in New Sharon sponsoring our third quarter as we get back to the action. Josh and Nathan have the call of the game. My bad.
All righty. Del Sigourney starts with the ball. Bruns has it poked free initially, and they battle for it on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. At least it should be. It is. Session arrow will be in favor of the Warhawks as Sigourney just started with it. So turn it over the first time. Trailing by 8. First quarter. Left the first quarter with North Mahaska leading 20-7. Sigourney chipped away at as Adrian Smith fires a 3 and gets it to go. Smith has got 16. Anyway, Sigourney outscored North Mahaska in the second quarter, 23-18 to chip away at the lead and find themselves down by 11. And Bruns gets it back within single digits with his 15-point. So he's got 15. Smith, 16 for the Warhawks. And now Ora's going to step back in the corner and fires a 3 and gets it to go.
Lights out for North Mahaska tonight down the arc. I don't know what they are, but it's got to be 50-plus.
Ora's got 11. Bruns has it top of the key now. Drives right side of the lane. Nothing doing. Kicks it out to Wood. Wood down to the corner to Malnix. He's going to fire a 3 from the spot, and this is a little soft. Yates able to reach over the back and tip it out, and he's knocked down as he's going for the ball. They're going to call a foul on, I think that's going to be on DeBoof. It's on DeBoof. That'll be his third.
They only got 2 on
Actually,
the
2.
board. Yeah, because I think they had that one underneath the hoop they ended up giving.
That's
to,
right. Yeah,
to
I forgot to erase my pen that I'm using to keep stats right now, which is a bad choice by me. Here is Malnix. First foul for the second half. Either team. Wood now in the lane puts a jumper up. This is a little soft. Rebounded though by Berg. Berg gets a reverse layup up and good. John Berg with his first 2 points of the night. And now Nunakoven immediately fires a 3. This is no good. Rebounded by Berg. Berg able to get the layup in, right back down the floor to get the rebound. Savages have it with Malnix to Yates, now to Braden Wood. Wood, top of the key, sends it left corner to Malnix. Nothing doing there, they'll reset. Wood goes right back to Malnix. Left wing, drives inside, jumps off, sends it to the baseline. Yates with the jumper, gets it to go. Solon's got 12. He's 5 for 6 from the field. Here is DeBoof down the baseline, drives inside, spins to the outside, gets the shot to go and hits the ground hard. It's going to be fouled by Bruns. He's second on Isaac. And DeBoof connects on the free throw. He's got 12 now, 47-36. Savages back down by 11 as Bruns has it. Gets a screen from Berg. Can't do anything with it. Passes off to Wood. Wood drives inside. Outside to Bruns. Bruns tries it behind his back and loses it into the hands of Kelderman. Kelderman clears it out, gets to Ora. He's just going to pull up and fire a 3 and rattles it home.
Unconscious.
He has got 14 points, but he is not the leading scorer for the Warhawks. He's now the Savages. Try a bounce pass inside. The Yates can't hang on. Nunakoven comes up with it. Sends it left side now to DeBoof. He fires a 3. This is off the front of the rim into the hands of Bruns. Bruns sends it to Wood. Wood catches it in stride. Puts a jumper up in the lane. Gets it to fall. Braden Wood's got 9. 50-38. Here's Ora behind the back, steps back outside, fires a three, and he is off the front of the rim that time. A rare miss in the second half by Ora. Braden Wood gets the rebound, secures it. They bring it up the floor. Bruns goes inside, tries to send it back outside, but a foul is going to be called on the floor. Keldon Kelderman. It's his first, team's second of the quarter. Braden Wood, right wing, right side of the baseline, gets it into Malnix. Malnix has to fight to bring it down over the head of Ora. Malnix from the wing. Goes inside, spins, gets up a tough shot that's blocked out of bounds, but they call a foul on Smith. His second.
Ike's going to try to get in the book here. Got a nice take to the basket. Well, as well as they're shooting the basketball, we're down 12 here. He puts these two in. We got it back to a 10-point game.
Gets the first one, gets the roll off the front of the rim, and good.
Come on, keep going.
Malnix cannot get the second one to go. Rebound is secured by Kelderman. And DeBoof gets to Nunikoven. Nunikoven right wing, sends it left wing now to DeBoof. He tries a three from there. This is short into the hands of Berg, and Berg is fouled by DeBoof. That's going to be, I know they're going to call it on Smith. That's Adrian Smith's third. Fourth on North Mahaska with 4 minutes to go here in the third. North Mahaska has either got to or flirted with the bonus every quarter. Here is Bruns, puts a runner up in the lane. This is a little too strong, rebounded by Bergs. Bergs' putback is no good, but he's fouled from behind. I think they're going to get Ora on this one, reaching over the top. It is on Ora. That's his first and team's fifth, so it was a shooting foul anyway, but they're going to shoot the rest of this quarter in Berg. This is the first one up front of the rim. Berg gets him back to within, gets the Savages back to within 10. (50-40). Nunikoven inside. Back out they go. Kelderman drives inside, puts a runner up. This is no good. Battle for the rebound is Berg. He's going to clear it out to Malnix. Malnix sends it up to Yates. Yates stops at the free throw line, gets the ball popped out of his hand, back door to Bruns. Bruns lays it up in and good, and he's fouled by Trenton DeBruin. Go ahead, Nathan.
Yeah, that just worked out there. A nice little cut off. Solon kind of lost the control there, got it back door to Isaac, and one here. Opportunity to get it to 7 with, 3:21 to go here in the third.
So I think this is as Brun connects on the three-point play. I know he made the 4-point play, but I think this is his second three-point play off of the make and the following through on the free throw. Has Sigourney back to within 7. He's got 18 points. Here the Bruin goes up for a shot, and he's going to be fouled by Berg. And the shot is no good. They do call Berg. That is his third. Second on Sigourney. And Trenton DeBruin will go to the line to shoot 2. This one is good. Off the front of the rim, long rebound. Chasing it down is Braden Wood. He gets it to Bruns. Bruns left side to Malnix. Malnix attacks inside, goes underneath, fires up a shot, no good, but he is fouled again.
You hear me talk about it all the time, Josh. Ike, when he goes to the hoop, he puts himself in good spots, gets to the free throw line. We got to see more of that here in the second half. Taking high percentage shots. We haven't taken a lot of bad shots. North Mahaska just shot the ball extremely well, so proud of the Savages for keep battling here.
Malnix gets the first one to fall, as Nunikoven will come out, and will come Vanderveer. Malnix gets the roll on the second one.
Come on, boys, let's go!
Back to within 6 are the Savages. DeBoof, right wing. He gets double teamed and has to kick it back out top. Right wing now. Ora inside to DeBruin. DeBruin puts up a jump shot and gets it to fall. Trenton DeBruin's got 5 points off the bench. Get it back to Bruns. Bruns fires a quick three, and this is off the mark. No good. Rebounded by Ora. Right back down the floor come the Warhawks to get it inside to Kelderman. Back outside to Ora. Ora fadeaway jumper on the baseline. Gets it to fall. Siggering right back down the floor. Ora's got 16. Bruns from the free throw line gets one to go. Isaac Bruns now has 20. Ora has 16. Here's a tough shot. Battle for the rebound. Is going to go out of bounds. Last touch. I think that was Berg, the last one to get his hand on it. Here is Kelderman trying to send it in. All the way back to beyond half court it goes. Ora tracks it down back there. Ora wisely letting that bounce on the other side of half court before touching it. DeBoof, right wing. Pulls it up and fires it from there. It looks off the mark. It is. DeBruin tips it into the hands of Kelderman. Kelderman backs out. North Mahaska has a new shot clock. Vanderveer, left wing. Inside, outside to DeBoof, who fires a three. This is no good. DeBruin comes up with the rebound, spins and shoots. That's got to be a travel as nothing's called as he gets it across the lane to DeBoof, and DeBoof lays it up in and good. And a timeout is called by North Mahaska off the make. A full timeout, their first of the game as they lead by 10.
All right, and we do thank First State Bank in New Sharon for being our third quarter sponsor. Want to mention that no, it's not an earthquake you're hearing here in New Sharon. It's just the kid that's beside us that sounds like a thundering herd here in the bleachers that nobody's getting under control. 57-47. It's my personal commentary for the night.
Okay. Steve's got play-by-play on the crowd.
First State Bank in New Sharon sponsoring the third quarter. We thank all of our sponsors from both the North Mahaska and the Sigourney school districts and communities. Appreciate them for supporting and sponsoring here on Steve Shuttler Media. The businesses you see rotating in the bottom right corner of your screen, make sure when you get in there to those businesses that you tell them that you saw their advertising and that you appreciate them supporting athletics here on Steve Shuttler Media. Let's get back to the action with Josh and Nathan.
All righty. North Mahaska took the timeout off the make. They lead by 10. Sigourney will shoot free throws with any North Mahaska foul. Sigourney's got 2 team fouls here in this third quarter. Braden Wood has the top of the key. Right back to Malnix. Outside to Braden. Braden looks inside. Penetrates a little bit. Tries to pass it as he's falling to the ground. It goes out of bounds. The Savages turn it over. Both teams have 4 timeouts remaining. We have a minute to go here in the third quarter. Ora has it. Sends it up to Vanderveer, who lost it momentarily. Tracks it down at half court. He stops left wing. Sends inside to Bruin. DeBruin is fouled by Bruns. Foul is going to be on the floor. That is the third on Bruns, third on the team. North Mahaska will have a new shot clock as Vanderveer gets it into DeBruin. DeBruin back outside to DeBoof. It fakes and drives, and he nearly traveled, but they're going to say he did.
It was definitely close either way.
It was right there. The official closest to us said that he came back down before he got rid of it, so they turn it right back over. Unforced turnover to the Savages with 44 seconds to go in the third quarter. Able to get this back into a single-digit score. Malnix is going to go for 3 of them, and he can't get it, but Berg is there to rebound it. He misses the putback.
Good board by John, just didn't get the putback. North Mahaska is going to settle for 1 here, 20 seconds to go, and they're going to go up at least 10 into the fourth.
Both just dribbles. Landon Conrad on him, not pushing the issue yet. North Mahaska looks like they're going to screen at Conrad. Conrad starts poking at the ball now. 5 seconds to go. DeBoof drives inside, sends it to Bruin. Molnix comes up with the pass. He gets the steal. 2 seconds to go. He's going to have to put up a shot. He puts up a prayer, and it is no good. So we will head to the fourth and final quarter with the Warhawks leading the Savages by a score of 57-47.
And again, a thanks to First State Bank for sponsoring our third quarter. Let's hear from our fourth quarter sponsor, which is Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965. Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance in Oskaloosa, big supporter of athletics here on Steve Shuttler Media. In fact, we'll be naming our Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance North Mahaska Player of the Game at the end of the game, as well as we'll be naming our Sigourney Motors Sigourney Player of the Game. So stick around for that. Well, let's get into the fourth quarter.
Alrighty, that player of the game is going to be tough on both sides because it's been relatively even, but you get some guys scoring a little bit more than others, so we'll probably just be looking at some of the leading scorers as we come down the stretch here. But Sigourney trailing by 10. If they can pull back into this one, somebody could rise to the top as Yates is left alone for a three from the left wing in and rims it out, rebounded by Vanderveer.
Got the look we were looking for, just didn't get the shot to fall.
Quickly, Adrian Smith's going to try a three. This is no good. Rebounded by Yates. Down the floor they come. Molnix has it right wing. Sends it to Yates. Yates, falls down as he's dribbling in. Continued his dribble so he can pick up the travel. Gets to Conrad. Conrad feeds Berg down low, and Berg able to lay it up in and good. Here comes the Booth inside, kicks it out to Vanderveer. He fires a three. This looks a little short. It is. Battle for the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by North Mahaska. Vanderveer will come out, in will come Aura. Braden Wood going to check in for Ike Molnix here.
So we give Ike a blow here. 7 minutes to go? Give Ike a minute here, and then we'll get ready for the final stretch here. Got a battle down 8.
Bruns comes across. 6:50 to go. Drives right side all the way to the basket, lays it up and good. Quick attack there by Isaac Bruns. Gets him within 6. Sigourney. A little soft press in the backcourt now. Or DeBoof beats it. He does. He returns the favor that Bruns just did. Gets it to go.
Yeah, saw two guys there back-to-back goalies put up from about 35 feet to layups. John Berg inside for two.
Now Jaron Berg has got 7. Trading field goals now. They trading threes earlier in the game. Back and forth. It's Nunnekoven down inside. He's going to send it into Smith. Smith dribbles under the basket, tried to pass it off to Kelderman. It's loose. Braden Wood comes up with it. Stays on his knee, able to get it off to Conrad. Conrad will bring him up the floor, sends it down to the corner to Yates. Yates doesn't take the shot, passes it back up top to Conrad. Savages trail by 7. As Conrad gets it inside to Yates. Yates initially goes up and he's landed on by Smith. Head fake there by Solon Yates. Fooled Smith. He jumped up in the air. I think that's going to be his 4th.
Boy, I tell you what, 5:49 to go, down 6 here, shooting 2 at the line. Got to keep battling, boys.
North Mahaska's coach is unhappy with that play. Yates' first free throw is no good. Molnix check back in for Conrad. Yates splits the free throws. Five-point difference here. North Mahaska drives inside to Booth. Trying to do it all himself. He gets the shot up. It's no good. Wood thought he had the rebound. DeBruin saves it, but it's into the hands of Yates. Yates brings it down the floor. Right wing stops, sends it to the corner to Molnix, or to Bruns. Inside to Berg. Berg, tough shot, gets it to go. John Berg coming to life. He's got 9 now. And Savages within 3. 1 possession game. As Ora has it. He's been lights out from the spot. He wanted to shoot. Now he does as he gathers it back in. This is in and out. No good. Bruns secures the rebound. And they come down the floor. Brood goes inside. Back outside. Molnix is going to try to tie it, and it's a little short. Rebounded, though, by Berg. It's a battle for the rebound. The Booth's actually going to win it. Molnix tries to tie it up there. Cannot. North Mahaska. 4:49 to go. Looking to make it a 2-possession lead. Gelderman sends it to Nunikoven. Nunikoven left wing, now right wing to Ora. Ora has showed that he can shoot from anywhere. He passes it off to DeBoof here. De Bruin now. Nothing doing. North Mahaska not finding what they want, and Nunikoven forces a shot with a short time clock, and they're able to get the rebound and create another possession, and Ora takes a shot, a 3, and he drains it. Gabe Ora makes the lead 6. He's got 19. And with that, a timeout is taken by North Mahaska. They'll have 3 remaining. They lead 62-56.
All righty. We do thank, again, Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, for sponsoring this 4th quarter. We also thank AE Realty, First State Bank, Holland Coble Funeral Home, Hy-Vee in Oskaloosa, JM Media, Proline Building Company, Son-in-Law Services, State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, Style Me Crazy, Barnwired, Brothers Market, Copper Lantern, Helmuth Ford, Keokuk Auction Company, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Lifetime Dental, Marie Grace Photography, Oski Dental, Serve Pro, Sheets Chiropractic, Shetler Insurance Services, Signs Plumbing, and Sloan Moore Monument. Plus, we've got Sigourney Motors on for the Sigourney Player of the Game, Christy Tarr for the North Mahaska Player of the Game. We'll be picking players from both sides for Player of the Game honors. 62-56 with 4:13 to go in the 4th quarter. Should be an exciting finish. Let's take it back to Josh and Nathan.
All righty. Well, Savages will look to answer here. As Molnix gets it over to Braden Wood. Starting 5 on the floor for the Savages. As they send it inside to Wood. Wood spins, gets up a tough shot. It's in and out, no good, but Berg is there for the rebound. His putback is no good, but he is fouled. John Berg has really came to life here as of late here, that's down the stretch.
Yeah, I think if you look at our shot selection in the second half here, we're inside the lane probably 70% of the time. So just keep attacking the basket, get to the free throw line, see what happens.
Berg cannot connect on the first one. Have to look back, but I think he came into the 4th quarter. This is this one. But Sigourney's going to come up with the loose ball goes off the foot of a Savage. North Mahaska picks it up. Ora has it. Running the floor. Down to the corner. Reverse the sides. Passes it back out to DeBoof. DeBoof baseline reverse layup, and this is no good. Rebounded by Kelderman. He kicks it back out to DeBoof. Is going to fire a 3, and this is off the mark. Actually, it was tipped by by John Berg, I do believe. And Yates brings it down the floor, hands it off to Molnix. Molnix inside. Dribbles back out of it. Passes it to Bruns. Bruns looking to attack. Sends it out right wing to Yates, or to Wood. Now Molnix into the basket, spins, puts up a shot. No, he was passing it off. They're going to say a foul on the floor. Fouls on Gabe Ora, his 3rd. Team's 2nd of the quarter. 3:18 remaining. Lob it into Yates. Yates has a shot blocked right back into his hands. Hands it off to Wood, who head fakes a 3 from the corner. And the Savages bring it back out. Molnix has it as they'll reset. 24 on the shot clock. Molnix drives, takes the left side, kicks it out to Bruns. Bruns head fakes. Nothing doing. He kicks it back out. Moving the ball quickly. Trying to create some separation. Can't do it. Now lob inside to Bruns. Bruns puts up a tough shot. This is blocked, but he is fouled. They're going to stay on the floor. They call that foul on Nunikoven. That's his 3rd, team's 3rd.
I got to give him the shot there. I was going to say.
Okay, they did call it.
Yeah, yep.
All right. So Bruns at the line makes the first one. Conrad's going to come in for Yates. Bruns with 23 points, looking to make it 24. He does. Savages trail by 4. North Mahaska gets it to Ora down inside, outside to Nunakov. He steps up, fires a 3. This is short into the hands of John Berg. Berg clears it, lets it clear out, hands it off to Malnix. 4-point game. Braden Wood drives left sideline, puts up a tough shot. This is over everything. It's still tipped around. DeBoof comes down with it. He's going to run the length of the floor, left side of the lane, and he is fouled. Shot was no good. They're going to call the foul on Conrad. That's the first foul on Sigourney in this quarter. First on Conrad. DeBoof will go to the line and shoot 2. He's going to try to make it a 6-point lead. As Conrad will come out and back will come in Yates. Took a quick breather. Second free throw is no good and rebounded by Berg. Turns out to be a good foul by Conrad. And now a whistle and a timeout as Yates was firing a 3. And good use of a timeout there as Malnix missed it. So he would have thought differently had he made that, but he didn't. And so Sigourney takes their second timeout of the game. 62-58, 2:17 to go.
And Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, sponsoring our fourth quarter. Let's see here. I was going to there we go. Let's bring up our schedule heading into next week's basketball action. As, of course, we've got Sigourney versus North Mahaska right now near the bottom of your left screen. Then next week, it's a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday schedule. North Mahaska Baxter on Monday, Pekin Waco on Tuesday, Pekin Fairfield on Thursday, Sigourney at HLV on Friday. So busy week. You thought this week was busy, Josh. Next week's even busier. We've got 4 games. So hold your breath. We're going to be taking you for a ride next week. A bunch of area games, a bunch of area teams right here on Steve Shuttler Media. We've got a doozy right here in North Mahaska with North Mahaska and Sigourney.
A doozy.
A doozy.
A doozy. Here is Malnix.
A humdinger.
Timeout, a humdinger doozy. 4 fouls on North Mahaska, so next foul will result in shooting for Sigourney. And Yates has it at top of the key. Head fakes a 3, goes inside, puts a soft jumper up. This is no good. Rebounded by Ora. Ora, leading scorer for the Warhawks, brings it down the floor, sends it off to DeBoof. DeBoof back up top to Nunnakoven. Nunnakoven's going to fire a 3 from that spot, and he's good. Nunnakoven's got 6. Sigourney comes right back down. Wood in the corner. Goes back up top, hands it off to Malnix. Malnix kicks it out to Bruns. He fires a 3, and this is off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Ora. 7-point lead for the Warhawks as they down the corner for Nunnakoven, and they're going to call a foul off the ball on Adrian Smith. That'll be 5. He's going to have to leave the game. Adrian Smith fouls out with 1:28 to go. North Mahaska leading by 7. And Smith has spent the majority of the game on the floor, so see if this affects the inside at all for the Warhawks. Bruns has it, left wing. Sends it right side to Yates. For the Malnix. Savages now get it inside with Bruns. He turns around, spins a blindside jumper, tip around the ball that stays with the Savages. They'll have it with a new shot clock. As Wood gets it into Yates. Yates is fouled by DeBoof. And he'll go to the line as that is the 5th foul on North Mahaska. Or excuse me, that would actually be the 5th foul. 3rd on DeBoof. 1:06 to go. Yates at the line to shoot 2. Conrad waiting to check in. He's checking in for Yates. So if Yates makes it, comes out of the game. If he misses, he stays in. He makes it, and he'll come and get a breather.
So now, minute 6, you'd look for North Mahaska to probably use the full 35 unless they get an easy bucket here. So Savage is going to try to get some pressure, maybe a turnover, and then settle in, play some defense.
Ora has it, kicks it back outside to Vanderveer. Vanderveer back up top to Nunikoven. As Ora, a couple of times probably would have taken that shot, but as you said, Nate, they want to get deeper in this shot clock. Magic number's probably 10. DeBooth catches it with 10 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to dribble between his legs around Conrad, kicks it back outside. Ora fires a deep three off the catch, and this is off the front of the rim, right into the hands of Kelderman, and North Mahaska has a new shot clock. Shot clock's actually off. 27 seconds in the game, and Wood fouls.
Yeah, that's a killer there.
Yeah, to not get that rebound. Fouls on Braden Wood, his second, team's second. And a timeout's going to be called by Sigourney with 26.4 remaining. They trail by 5. North Mahaska will have the ball out of the timeout.
And just a reminder that coming up on Saturday morning, we'll have the sports section live from Barnwired in Sigourney, Iowa. We always feature as many area different teams as we can. I know we're in discussion with actually the North Mahaska boys basketball team possibly coming to town. I did get confirmed earlier the EBF girls, the number 1 ranked EBF girls will be coming to town for the sports section, and also chatting with Montezuma with boys basketball. So might have some newcomers and different teams coming up Saturday morning on the sports section right here on Steve Shetler Media. Starts at 8 a.m. Saturday mornings.
All right, 26.4, shot clock is off. Sigourney has 3 fouls to give. I think Berg guarding the ball because he does not want to have to foul. As Wood tries to get up to Ora, he does. Gets him fouled. That will be Braden's third. Team's third. So Bruns, Wood, and Berg all have 3 fouls. Malnick's with 2. Get it right back into Ora. Braden Wood tried to foul him, but Ora is keeping it away. And Lyman Conrad, I think, picks up that foul. 21.2 now. We'll do it again. Try the same pass to Ora, this time to DeBruin, or to Booth. He passes inside Nunikoven all alone, lays it up and good with 16 to go. Sigourney's really going to have to move now. Down by 7, 12 seconds to go. Malnick sprints up the court, stops, fires a 3, and this is no good. Rebounded by Conrad as they stumble to the ground. Nunikoven saves it near out of bounds. Berg tips it out of bounds. Clock was continuing to run. They're going to give the ball to North Mahaska with 2.8 to go. And Sigourney will retreat, and that will send us final with the final score 67-60 in favor of the Warhawks. If you talk about players of the game, we'll just look at Mr. Lights Out tonight for North Mahaska, Gabe Ora. He had 19 points to finish the night. Just seemed like they were all timely as well, just kind of stuck a dagger in when Sigourney was trying to build any type of run. And for the Savages, Nathan, I'll get your input on the Savage player of the game.
Yeah, I think Isaac had a heck of a ball game. 24 for Isaac tonight. Good balance again. I think we had about 5 guys with 9 or more. Just came up a little bit short. I agree with your pick too. He shot the lights out. North Mahaska shot the ball extremely well. Good ball team on the top half of the Cedar League. So we'll continue to battle and just keep going here the next few weeks. Big month of January. For the boys, I really, would expect the boys now to rattle off. We want to rattle off 8, 9, 10 in a row here and get ready to go into the postseason.
Yeah, Sigourney boys, you mentioned this, it kind of went through a grinder just like the girls did. The last 3 games were really tough competition and look to build off of that. But, the points were spread around tonight for North Mahaska. DeBoof had 16. Of course, Ora had those 19. Adrian Smith also had 16. Nunikoven had 6. And for the Savages, Bruns had 24, Yates 15. Braden Wood and John Berg both had 9. Yeah, Ike Malnick's had 3. Those are all unofficial, extremely unofficial. So, our American Family Christy Tarr, North Mahaska player of the game, is going to be Gabe Ora, and our Sigourney Motors Sigourney player of the game will be Isaac Bruns.
All right, that'll do it for tonight's broadcast. Again, North Mahaska comes out on top in both girls and boys games tonight. And again, next week, that'll do it for basketball for this week. Next week, killer schedule for us. We've got North Mahaska, a couple of Pekin games, and Sigourney at HLV coming up next week. So look for lots of basketball coming your way in the coming weeks. All right, that does it for our broadcast tonight. Again, thanks to all of our sponsors from both the Sigourney and North Mahaska communities for being on board. That'll do it for our broadcast.